Yes, Posh Spice. Posh Spice! Look, cameo by David.
No.
Yeah, that's going in.
Nope. No, it's not.
Keep it in.
Flag that.
Flag it for inappropriate. David's too hot to be on camera, it'll get demonetized. Today, we are cooking with the Barbie Bake With Me oven. Ba, 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 ba. It's pretty cool. This was sent in by a user. Nope, it wasn't. I bought it myself on eBay. It was about $45. Oh, David's back today, by the way. Say hi, David.
Hello.
Okay, this is the Barbie Bake With Me oven. Cool, right? Bakes tasty cakes. As we've seen, that's not always the case. 2 female models, absolutely dead. The one in the blue passed away in a auto-related accident, and the one in the green, type 2 diabetes. It's kind of serious, folks. And today I have a dream, and my dream is to make one of those cakes where it's like, you have the cakes that's like this, and then a doll sticking out in the middle, and then it looks like a doll wearing a big gown. I think I can do it. Before I start cooking, make sure you subscribe to this channel. We have new videos every single week, and yes, I look this beautiful every single time. I thought we would use Dawn. This is not a Barbie, this is a Dawn, because she's little, but I feel like this is good. I suppose if I stick this in the food, I should wash it first. That's not gonna happen. We don't wash things on this channel. Will I get demonetized for this? For a little... Will it? I don't know. Let's see. If she's this tall, 1, 2, 3, at least 4. So I have the white cake mix. Just get the store cake mixes because they rise the best. Egg. Do you guys like eggs? Remember egg? This is her now. Feel old yet? Vegetable oil. So now it's time to mixy. Trixie Mattel. Get it?
I got it.
It's working, it's working. I wasn't sure if that was gonna work out. I took a whisk.
I've never seen that happen.
Yeah, that's a toy whisk though. That's not a human whisk. Yes! Sorry, I'll try to do better next time. This pan is dirty, if we're gonna say what it is. All right, let's fill up some other ones while we're waiting. The amount of spray I've spraying into that computer is a lot. Pick up my rag from the ground. You always refuse to eat anything from this too.
There's a reason.
My cakes are skinny. That's right, bitch. We're back here at Skinny Cakes, making cakes for the skinny. Skinny. I know what it's like, ladies, to want to eat whatever you want, ladies, and not put the weight on, ladies. There's a chance that the one in the oven's on fire right now. I don't think this is gonna be ready. Do you smell cake?
A little bit.
Yeah, it's hot. I burn myself every video. It's starting to cook, but it's a little raw, so it needs a couple more minutes. Ah! Ah! Oh my God. So much cake just came off on it. It just burned it like, oh. Yeah, I'm fine, I'm just struggling. Jesus. Shut up, David. Well, we already know that this is gonna be a bottom piece. Damn it. Like there's just batter cooking in there now on accident. Now I smell cake. Let's see what the instructions say halfway through the project. A 12-minute cook time for this. Have your mom or dad carefully take the cake out. That's the problem. Neither my mother nor father were available for this video. Everything's gonna be just fine. It always works out. That looks cooked, right? I mean, it's not great, but it looks cooked. Ow, ow. Oh, this is gonna be fine. The edges are just a little crispy. Put it on the patio. No, put it on the patio, it'll cool down. He said, are you joking? When have I joked about cake?
Not a joke, just a fact.
Let's get this sucker out of here because we don't wanna ruin our project here. You have to account for major error when you're a 31-year-old cooking with a child's toy. It's perfect. What would Paul Hollywood say about that cake?
Who's Paul Hollywood?
From Great British Bake Off, bitch. Hot old guy. I really liked it. It made me want to have sex with you. Trixie, I've been waiting to tell you. I've been attracted to you for many years. If you want to have sex with Paula Hollywood, comment below. Well, Dawn has blue eyeshadow, so maybe a blue dress. We'll have to frost up to the I got some, what do we have here? Duncan Hines creamy vanilla frosting. Mmm, so delicious, so refreshing. Ugh, Can you get a spoon? Sorry, it's taking David a long time to get back here with the spoon because he chose to wear a gown. Let's see, we're gonna need some white frosting here. Put it in a little kerp. We've run out before on this channel, so let's go heavy. Like a soft blue. Mixy mixy. Gentlemen, if you're looking to impress a guy on the first date, take a little bit of blue food coloring, do it right around the hole.
And then what?
And then when he goes down on you, his teeth will look extra white. I learned that from Rebecca Romaine on the set of X-Men. Thoughts, feelings, concerns, this looks like toothpaste white to me. I think it should be a little bluer. Just like a touch.
Spice Girls original name was Touch.
No.
Trivia.
One time, okay, this is like me and David's first date. Third date, maybe? We went to see Pickle at Bar Mattachine do trivia. And we walked in and the first category was RuPaul's Drag Race. So we got all 10 points, I knew all the questions. The second category was like famous directors. So David knew all the answers. And then I think we knew no other categories. These cakes are all fab. We have one more chilling. So let's just start. Yes, we have arrived. I snapped. You didn't have to go in, Wig.
That pan was a little bigger, so put that one on the bottom.
Oh, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was that a disparaging remark about my son, Pan? I'm not gay anymore, I'm Pan. This has to go in the middle, and now I'm thinking she's really tall. Can I just snap her legs off? I'm just gonna snap her legs off. She died for the cause. Yeah, I'm not a Dawn collector either, so I don't care. Absolutely gorgeous and stunning. I don't know who that is, that voice that I always do. All right, let's just check for like some kind of symmetry. This is hard. It's almost like people who bake are professionals. If you're an actual baker and you watch these, are you like, you go girl? Are you like, not in front of my salad? How do you feel? So let's start with the bottom here. Very thin layer. I think I've actually learned a lot from doing these videos because if you use any force, these little cakes break apart. Do you remember the 1 million? Remember that? You know why these little cakes are good. The ratio of frosting is so much higher. I'm not gonna mess this up. The last one was so bad. I actually want this to be good. So that's done. Kind of perfect. Her hair is too long. Oh God, her hair is gonna get in the food.
Give her a haircut.
I'm not gonna give her a haircut.
Why not?
Get the scissors. We're doing a haircut. Like, that's gonna be great. But her hair's gonna go in the food. All right, Dawn. What do you think about a lob, Dawn?
We have some artistry here. Jesus. I'm just all over the food.
It's called dry cutting. What are you laughing about?
You like that?
She looks great, look. Hi, I'm Dawn. Like, now she's a little more like a woman with somewhere to go, you know? That's gonna be fine.
Clean up your station. Why are you bringing the garbage can over there?
Why don't you?
I'm not the on-camera talent.
Yeah, I'm also not production.
I like to see a struggle.
She's gonna have to do hands up to the sky. She looks funny.
It's a weird dress.
Yeah, it's a weird dress. It's gonna be a little, you know. If you've never done piping, I don't know what to tell you because I haven't either, but I have the piping tools here. Let's just do a little snip, snip. And then I have a screw to keep it tight. And I think that's like a piping bag now. Okay, all this. Just close the top of it, please, because I don't need a situation. All right. Her out, just hands in the air. From the waist down, she's like Princess Diaries. From the chest up, she is Girls Gone Wild. I cut my own hair, my breasts are out, it's spring break. Oh, this is hard. Do people get like hardcore arthritis from piping? Because I feel like my hand is like shaking. If you're ever watching a video and I'm not doing like a comedy thing, it's because I'm focusing. This is the part in the video where I get very serious. That is so chic. That is chic. She said, Now, I think that the dress needs a little texture, so I brought sprinkles.
It's not as bad as I thought it would be.
Me neither, actually. She looks like a straight person trying to go to the camp-themed Met Gala. Do you like the dollop of frosting on the head? I do too! I think this is good. Let's try it.
I'll have your next guest try it. You get like your next guest.
Bum, ba bum, 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 bum. Congratulations on winning Drag Race. This is your cake.
Oh my god, it's blue and we have matches us. This is actually really, really great because Trixie, I want to tell you something, is that I'm so jealous of your Barbie collection.
Oh, really?
It's like really cool that you put a doll in this cake.
Yeah, I baked this a couple hours ago. Cheers.
Cheers. Love you so much. Thank you for having me.
It's like all frosting.
Okay, wait. Trixie.
It's not choking bad.
The batter tastes like Play-Doh.
Today we have the official Girl Scout cookie oven. Now, if you're new to our channel, we've done a lot of easy bake videos, and until you people stop watching them, I'm just gonna keep making them. While I do feel a little odd doing this, you should feel weirder watching it. Some of you should really have an out of body moment when you watch these cooking videos and be like, am I really watching a 31-year-old man struggle with a children's toy? Absolutely you are. Girl Scouts cookie oven. Bake your favorite cookies. Now, I love Girl Scout cookies, but the problem is I can never figure out how to get them without interacting with a parent or a child. So we're gonna make our own. I can't wait to be a chef in my own kitchen. Let my imagination run wild. Create my own masterpiece. Make everyone say, whoa. Be a Girl Scout. Now, as usual, the models on the box, dead. She's absolutely dead. They're all dead. We got, oh, I look beautiful today, you guys. Don't I look kind of great? Ah! Okay, the oven also came with a syringe. I don't know what message we're sending to children when we send things like this. Oh, okay, so this is for adding water. Interesting, because I figured this was for shooting anal lubricant right up my ass. You guys, elephant in the room, I am here alone today. You know, normally the easy bake videos, my boyfriend sits over there and hates, but I'm here by myself today. So hopefully we've got some real life Girl Scouts in the audience tonight. Not children, but like former. So you guys can help me with your good energy and we can get through this. I bought the Girl Scouts cookie oven peanut butter sandwich, and I also bought Thin Mints. I have to say, neither of these are my favorite Girl Scout cookie. My favorite one is, I believe they're called Tagalongs, the chocolate peanut butter ones, but I like both of these. For use with the Girl Scouts cookie oven, we have it, and let me tell you, it is hot. It's getting hot in this room. Oh, it's getting hot. Oh, it's so hot. This looks advanced, you guys. Look how many steps go into making a Thin Mint. The only cookie I'll eat is something with thin in the name. Thank you. Coat the baking pan evenly in baking spray. Baking spray. Time to make the batter. Pour in an entire packet of chocolate flavored cookie. Mmm, so delicious. Fill the cup with water. Use the perfect cookie measuring tool to add 9 milliliters of water to the mix. As usual, I got this on eBay. I haven't washed a thing. So if I die, I die. But the important thing to know about communicable diseases is there's nothing to be scared of, you know? Contagious diseases have never brought an entire country to its knees, not in my lifetime. That looks like 9 milliliters, right? I'm just gonna proof here, that is 9 milliliters. Stir the water and mix together with a spoon until the batter is combined. If you don't see watery, lumpy, or dry batter, you're good to go. Honestly, when I'm good to go, I do not want to see any lumpy batter, okay? No lumps in my batter. Oh. Does that look... Does that look okay? Use the spoon to scoop the batter into 6 1-inch cookies. It's supposed to make 6. I'll be the judge of that. We'll make them in batches of 3 in case I really f it up. Hey boys. I hate myself. That is so disgusting what I just did. It tastes kind of good. Try to make the cookies the same size so they cook evenly. Do those look the same size to you guys? I think they're sliding. I think they look pretty good. Slide the cookie control all the way to the right. Did it work? Is it in there? Okay, it is in there. I can see it in the window. Do you guys see it? I bet you see it. While we're waiting for the cookies, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I'm here every single week in a wig, acting an absolute fool, sometimes with toys, sometimes with makeup. Just get into it, it's free. Do not leave the oven unattended while baking. Okay, well, I'll see you guys in like 8 minutes. I left for 2 seconds and I smell burning. Not again. This always happens. It's always my fault. Ow, I always do that. I grab it knowing it's hot. Let's see what the audience thinks. You guys, that is not a Thin Mint, right? I mean, I know that I haven't had a Girl Scout cookie this year, but I don't remember them being literally filled chicken nuggets. These look horrible. Put them on a plate. Ow, and I burned myself. Me in that with your in my. Nothing can ever just happen on this channel. Everything is a fight. My nail's falling off. What else is new? We gotta put these on a dish. I brought a dish. Beautiful, lovely. I also brought a drink. You guys, welcome to 2021. This is probably my first time filming of the year. I can't believe I got my gold play button last year for 1 million. I just love making videos for you guys. In one of the darkest years of my life, this channel gave me purpose and direction. And this is apparently the purpose I needed was to cook tiny things, so cheers. Woo! I also haven't seen you guys since I became a Streamy Award winner, a winner of the Streamies, a host of the Streamies. Maybe we'll win a Streamy on this channel at some point. That would be cool. All right, while the Thin Mints are cooling, I say we start on the peanut butter ones. Peanut butter sandwich. Start your baking adventure by plugging in the oven. Yeah, we've been there. We've been new, sis. Pour in 1 entire packet of oatmeal into a bowl. You asked for it. Use the perfect cookie measurer for 5 milliliters. 5. Stir the water and mix together until it's combined. Yeah, here we go again. I don't know. It always feels like there's not enough water in these mixes. Like, it's just this lumpy powder. I don't even know what year these are from, honestly. I got these mixes on Amazon, so they can't be like that old. Just do some mashing. Sometimes mashing helps. That's the thing, none of these are done until you like go in with your fingers. I hate doing this, but like this is the only way to get these to mix is with your hands. Hands I haven't washed. Disgusting. Which one of you is not flushed after you had a disgusting? I think we have to do a little more water, you guys. This is just like not, is that gonna be too much? Now I bet it's gonna be entirely too much and I ruined the entire thing. Oh my God, it says mixture may look dry, but don't add more water. Why don't you tell me exactly what we just did? You guys! Look at this nail. Does that look okay? Does that look like a great manicure? It's supposed to make 6 1-inch cookies. Maybe I'm making them too big. Maybe I'm not familiar with what an inch is. I know more about 7 or 8 inches. This is what we're trying this time. I think this looks pretty good this time, right? Little balls, and these are tinier, please. Oh! It's on the floor, it's on the floor, it's on the floor, it's on the floor. We're cooking it, I don't care. Listen, listen, listen. This is not Bon Appetit, okay, this is not Top Chef. No, we're watching Worst Cooks in America Celebrity Edition, At Home Edition, Solo Edition, okay? Did it work? I mean, oh no, oh no, oh no. It's stuck, oh my God. I can't do this anymore, you guys. I can't go through this again. This needs to come all the way back. My problem with all the Easy Bake Ovens, you guys, has been that it's always a lot of like picking it up and shaking it to get it in and out. And I know that they have to make the slot this big to make it safe, but it makes it like impossible to use. And then you have a child lifting up the oven and shaking it. Is that better? I don't think so. Let's see what the Thin Mint story is. Open 1 packet of mint chocolate flavor coating. Pour the chips into a clean baking pan. Place the baking pan into the warming station. This is the warming station. I really don't feel like that's gonna melt all those. Let's see what the instructions say for the peanut butter sandwiches, because obviously we're gonna have to make some kind of filling. Sugar filling mix, hello. Add 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. Hello? This doesn't seem like a tablespoon. I'm gonna do a little more. Worst comes to worst, it's just too much peanut butter, which I think there is no too much peanut butter. Stir the mixture. Okay, as if, what is this supposed to turn into? Get real. This is peanut butter with sugar on it, or I'm trying to make a mixture. Actually, that really worked. That actually really worked. Not good. Not good at all. This is a pretty new jar of peanut butter and it tastes old. I hope these mixes aren't old. I'm just gonna check the date on them, you guys. I'm gonna check the date. This is manufactured in 2015. It was like 7 years ago. You know what? We're just doing it. I don't care. I don't care anymore. You guys aren't watching to see some like food. I'm missing a nail. Where is the nail? Is the nail in the food? The nail's in the cookie. The nail's in the cookie. If you think the nail's in the cookie, comment below, okay? These aren't melting at all. That peanut butter tastes bad. My nail is who knows where. Oh, I found the nail. I found the nail. It's not in the food. Oh, thank God. Thank God, because I have a hand modeling gig after this. They're getting a little soft, but it said that this should only take 5 minutes. These have been sitting here. I'm thinking I might put them in the oven. Do you guys think it's bad to put them in the oven? I have no way of knowing if you think it's bad, so I'm just gonna do it. Okay, don't so you see me just grab it? Like, what is wrong with me? You know not to grab it. I mean, once again, the cookies do not flatten out whatsoever. Mary, these are balls. And I'm getting a little impatient with this bull, so she's going in. The nail fall off again. You know what? I'm taking the nails off. I'm taking the nails off. I don't know why I wear nails for a cooking video. Never remove your nails unless you have another set of nails underneath. How about that? All right, this is the Thin Mints cooled off. Not looking great. Not looking great. These smell like they are melting, actually. I actually really love the way that this like removal make, do you see what I mean? Put on the oven mitt, it's not hard. Ow, they're still not melted. What am I supposed to do? Stir to help it melt more evenly? Wait a minute, it just needs to be mashed up a little bit. Look at this, look at the material. Oh my God, I did it, I melted it. Shh, that's melted, that's melted. Everybody shut up. Okay, what's this supposed to do? What's it? Move, I'm gay. Okay, spread on the cookies. Gorgeous, look at that detailing, just stunning. You can't tell me there's a single difference. If I went door to door as a Girl Scout in this outfit, you would think that this was a real cookie. It's flawless. All right, so it's time to taste test these suckers. They kind of, I'm not gonna lie, you guys, they smell good. There's something wrong with these. They taste like dust. Oh my God. Oh, they get worse. Ugh. Oh, the aftertaste. You guys, oh God. That is rotted, you guys. That is rotted. Okay, let's try the other one. It's not bad. It's not good. I can't tell, like I taste something a little off, but I can't tell if it's the peanut butter cookie again, like it's second wave. There's something wrong with these too. Wait a minute. Let me taste the peanut butter. You might be asking yourself, why are you eating the rest of it? Don't worry about it. It tastes like a cookie you find under the fridge. It's bad. Thin Mint is also not a serve, but it is much better. Welcome back to yet another exciting Easy Bake Oven video. We have a brand new Easy Bake Oven here to cook with today, and we are sponsored by our friends at Duncan Hines, who would like to wish us all a happy Pride. Thank you. As you guys know, it's Pride, and I myself am a cake boy. Gay. Okay. Oh my God. David's here today. Hi, David. No idea what's going on. So, this is the Easy Bake Oven we're cooking with today. I have the box right here. This is a 1972 Easy Bake Oven. It's pretty old. Everything's shown made with Kenner mixes. As you guys know on this channel, we no longer eat the mixes included in the box because they are decades old, and that has been pointed out to me that is unhealthy and wrong. So, now we make our own. Simple, safe, fun, over 5 million ovens sold. Pretty exciting. By the way, I am wearing the Mod About You blush palette that was just restocked. If you're incredibly enticed by this orange cheek color, it's not about you. This oven is, it's hot, but more importantly, we have a package from Duncan Hines. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Duncan Marie Hines. Show your colors, Duncan Hines. Oh my God, wow, very safely packed. Okay. It's heavy. So we got 2 jars of frosting. We've got a chewy fudge brownie mix, which those don't last long at my house. We love to eat them in the middle of the night. Epic cookie dough cookie kit. Includes cookie mix, cookie dough filling, and sprinkle. Okay, this is very lit too. I don't know if I could really make these though in this oven. Perfectly moist, classic white cake mix. Now, if you guys don't know, we have used this mix before because if you're not a great baker, get a Duncan Hines mix because even in an easy bake oven, they turn out, okay? It's very like idiot-proof baking. It isn't pride about things being for everyone, except you. Ooh, there's a recipe. Recipe. Okay, that looks absolutely too hard. Creamy vanilla frosting. Creamy chocolate frosting. So creamy, so wonderful and creamy. Oh, a bunch of sour bands. Lot of candy involved. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna reprise our cake from last year, which was a layered rainbow cake. You know what might be cute? Using the rainbow bands, maybe like wrapping it like it's a ribbon. These are also just really good. Like I don't need to be easy bake ovening to eat these. You want to eat that too? David just walked in and stole one of their sour bands. So great. Now when we get to the end of the cake, and I don't have any more material, we're gonna know what happened. We're gonna go look at the material. The material got stolen. This recipe calls for a cup of water. We need water! David and Brandon are in the studio today, so I plan on doing very little of this myself. Oh, I also need my scale, because I have to cut this into 3s. Scale. A baking scale. By the baking ingredients. It's a pink scale. Can I get some hustle? We're rolling. The baking ingredients. What are these people here for? Hang out? Are they here for the free Red Bull? All right, so this is a baking scale, okay? The pioneers used to ride these babies for miles across the Yucatan. Okay, so we need 145 grams of this, if you're European. We're using grams, babes. Come on down to the UK, babes. We need an egg. Found it. Please compost that. It's really important. It's really important to put that in the compost. We don't have a compost. A 3rd cup of water, fresh from the vine. We have arrived. Let's do some lovely... Oh, God. I gotta tell you, the quality of these videos has improved now that I have a hand mixer. All over my hand. Oh, wait, I'm gonna forget and just use it as hairspray. Now we've learned you do not want to overfill the pan because if the cake rises too much, and this lovely Duncan Hines mix will rise, it will be hard to get out of the oven.
You gotta dye it.
Oh, I forgot to dye it. Me forgetting to dye it on this channel. Okay, red. We need red, so. Oh, it's a marble. Oh, let's do marble. We're cooking a rainbow marble cake. Easy Bake Oven Cookbook. Isn't that great? Let's get ready. Always unplug oven. Don't tell me what to do. The marble works. Look at it! Oh, that does not look done. It's wet. It's a WAP. It's a wet ass pan. I think that's done. I think that's gonna be fine. So let's let that cool. This one's for the girls. I kind of snap. Look at that. This looks awesome. So we got red, we got orange. They look like the moon and like planets. How is yellow food coloring red? What is the meaning of that? If you want to explain food coloring to me, comment below. That looks kind of nice, I guess. So we have a red, we have an orange, we have a yellow. These are like space vibes.
Okay. Just spray it a little bit.
Tell you what I'm gonna spray your eyes with mace and laugh as you lay on the ground screaming. Stunning green. This one's gonna be blue, but not like a dark blue, like a light blue. Put in the purple. Do you like purple? Rainbowswirls.com.org/gov.edu. By the way, if you're brand new to this channel, make sure you subscribe because we have brand new videos on this channel every single week. We're doing makeup, we're watching videos, we're cooking with the Easy Bake Oven. We have done some wild. So while the pickle is cooling, why don't we bring in the cakes? Bring in the cakes. So here's our little items we've made. Get the hell out. Stay away from me and my son. Let's stack it red on the bottom. That's the one that's like kind of undercooked. So we're definitely gonna bury the lead. Orange, yellow, loves it. Blue is happening. Oh, that looks pretty great for my skill level. What if we just spread it with white and then we took like dots of the coloring in rainbow and then use the toothpick to swirl and then make it like, I think we can make it all look like tie-dye almost. I saw it once in a women's magazine. We're gonna be piping this bitch. We got a piper. I'm literally getting carpal tunnel as we speak. It does look kind of good, doesn't it?
Yeah, just let it out.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You are getting better at this.
I think this actually looks pretty good.
It does look pretty good.
Okay, so now I'm gonna find out if my plan works, which is...
I'm worried about this plan.
So this quadrant's gonna be red. It's gonna go around in a circle like a rainbow. I'll tell you what, nobody's doing this. It's crazy how no matter what I do, I succeed. We have no choice but to stand. Gorgeous. Squiggle, squiggle.
Looks good.
Yeah, I think it looks fine. I mean, whatever. I'm gay. I made a cake. It's fine.
Let's cut the cake then.
The moment of truth. Ow! See? This one's for the girls. This one's for the girls. This one's for the gays. This one's for all the moms who had gay kids and were fine with it. This is for all the ones who weren't fine at first but came around. This is for all the gay people who are bad drivers. This is for all the lesbian women who date someone for 2 weeks and then become inconsolable when they break up. All the gay people's pets. This is for us. I guess let's have it.
Is it so good?
Delicious.
It looks good.
It is. Look at the inside. How do we realistically think this is gonna go? Let's ask the Trixie hate ball, shall we? It says horny. So, horny cake. Okay, great. Love it. I wanna look up what year this is because I don't remember. It is hot. This is a functional vintage Easy Bake Oven. It is warm. Also, this is French. Oh, the back is French. Sorry. Modèle superbe et réaliste.
From 1969.
That sounds right. Okay, this is the Betty Crocker themed one. Okay, this one we've not used before. If you guys have not been on this channel before, we used to do a lot more of these. It kind of started during COVID. We've cooked with the Girl Scouts Easy Bake Oven. We've made pretzels. We cooked with the one with the heating element. We've cooked with the original. I love the design on this one, you guys. It is hot, but I'm gonna lift it up. Look how cute. Adorable, right? This reminds me of the yellow one we had that had like the Brady Bunch style print on it. But today, you guys, we're living in 2025. As you know, as we film this video, our new president, immediately started rolling back the, not even rights, the even recognizing of trans people and their needs, etc. I mean, it's really wild. And, I hope to get married someday, and I love weddings. I love wedding cake. So think about like a 90s tiered white wedding cake. It's just so horny to me. So I wanna make a really miniature wedding cake before it becomes illegal. So I thought that we could sit down and make a little easy bake today. But before I do that, please subscribe to the channel. We have new videos here all the time. We're kind of going back to our roots, but I wear synthetic hair. So not that I have roots, but ooh, it's warm, you guys. We have our little cards we've been pulling every once in a while, and sometimes they are mean. So let's hope today's helpful. Just as the world is always changing and evolving, so am I. It's actually very prophetic because yes, I'm getting breasts. No, just kidding. I have breasts, but they're on the floor in my closet, okay? Daniel Cole from Hard Candy Events is here. Oh my gosh. If you guys have gone to drag shows in the breadbasket of the Bible Belt, here she is, folks. I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you, Illy.
Daniel and I used to tour together all the time. We did this tour with just Daniel and I. If you guys went to ages 3 and up in 2006, 16. You know, we did like the Milwaukee Comedy Cafe. We did the Monocle in St. Louis, which at the time, Leslie Jordan was playing that same venue around the same time. Very small world. Daniel and I have clocked a lot of hours on the road listening to like, you know, Lana Del Rey and talking about being gay. So we also have Nick here today.
Hi.
You can't, he's over there. I told you guys he's over there now. So now when I look over here, I'm not just like, we're gonna have to add a camera. Would you guys, could we add a camera for Nick, or will you all be jerking off? I have a mix here. I have a white cake mix with some white frosting. And I guess I wanna go into projects with intention and goals. Let's be honest, pretty much all my Easy Bake videos have been, they've all pretty much tasted fine, but looked bad. And I wanna actually do a better job on the decorating this time. So I wanna make a small white tiered wedding cake with 2 grooms on top. But you know, if America gets crazier, I might remove this video and go back into hiding as a conservative woman, so who knows. So let's get cooking. By the way, if you guys like this cooking we just did a Christmas cookie video at my house out of drag. So those cookies tasted good and looked cute. Let's try to keep that going with this video, shall we? So I have my Crackpot art department, Brandon, who has all these wonderful items. So we do need a few things first. First, we need a bowl. Gorgeous. Second of all, we need about a pound of cocaine. I'm just kidding, this is flour. Wait, it's flour, it's flour. Whew. Oh, it's the mix. Oh, sorry. The perfect ingredients are in the mix. This is the Duncan Hines Perfectly Moist Classic White Cake Mix. Even though this is the Betty Crocker oven, I think we can all just reach across the aisle and let bygones be bygones.
If you love that too cold of butter in the last video, you're gonna love what I f up with today.
I know all the comments were like, you can hear the butter thumping around, bitch. I was like, listen, this is not Nigella Lawson. Is that her name? The food lady? Oh, we want to have Johnny Cakes on. Johnny, are you available? I know you're busy making cakes in your house. Wasting food is what I call it, but maybe you could come over and we can make something. What do you think? I don't know. So I'm just gonna follow the, thank you so much for purchasing your, no, I'm just kidding. Okay, we need 1 cup of water. Is it measured? Yeah. See, this is why you get an assistant. It's kind of like baking, but you don't have to do anything. Preheat the oven to 350. Now, note to self, the Easy Bake oven uses an incandescent light bulb, which gives off 96% of its energy as heat energy. So this actually gets up to like 380. So we might have to pull this out even a little early. In my experience, these cook a little faster than the box. Lovely. You guys remember these old Easy Bake that have this pan? So crazy. Blend the cake mix, water, egg whites. Oh, we need to separate the whites. Yeah. Can you get me a water bottle, an empty water bottle? I'll show you guys the trick. We've got the cake mix. Love that. Water, egg whites, and oil. We only have 3 eggs, so I cannot up this yolk. So this is actually very serious. It is not a yolk. Oh, please God. I want to be blessed and favored as a Proverbs 31 woman baking today. Oh! Did the yolk break? Everyone just like, don't freak out. So first thing, you're gonna use this to suck out the yellow, right? God, that was like too much. What about this, y'all? Exactly, exactly. I should call him. That's so gross when people say that. Gay people are not funny. Okay. I'm so nervous about smashing the yolk, you guys. Oh God, thank God. When I was making ice cream, I don't know if, I never made any ice cream videos, but during COVID when I was making ice cream, I used to have to separate the yolks to use that to make the ice cream. And so it was like a reverse trying not to break it. Oh! There we go. Okay, great. So I'm gonna mix these 3 egg whites. We do have extra eggs? Brandon had extra eggs the whole time. It makes me think of those, like when I was in school, the girls like all singing Waitress. I listened to some of the worst singers in your life scream like, sugar, butter, egg whites, and oil in a large bowl. Now see, we were really feeling very princessy when we were at the other house because we have my standing mixer. If you guys remember, we were doing an Easy Bake video when my last whisker just snapped. Oh my God. I used to be like a beautiful young woman with like a bzzz, and now what? Oh, cramping, arthritis. Okay, at a medium speed for 2 minutes. Well, what do you do when you have a low speed? 4 minutes? Pasta doubles, rice triples, people. Pour into pans and bake immediately. All right, here I am. Oh, I learned this in a baking book. Real white cakes, real white cakes, you remove the yolk. Otherwise, it pretty much ends up yellow cake. Is that true, baking people? I think it's true. During COVID, when everyone was doing breads, because everyone had yeast, all the homosexuals in West Hollywood bought up the yeast pretty quickly, and you had to get someone's like sourdough starter on the black market, aka grinder. So I was doing baking of cakes, and the first thing I ever baked from scratch was a white cake, and it was so delicious and fun. That's probably pretty good. I don't see any lumps. Could you imagine people who make wedding cakes for a living, like dealing with people's bullshit? All right, now, if you guys recall, if you overfill these, they're really hard to get out of the oven. Kevin! Like that's literally probably good. I know it doesn't look like much, but they do be, they do be rising. Sometimes I'm sitting in here and I'm like, I'm supposed to be a DJ, a model. I shouldn't be doing this. You guys are gonna hold me to impossible standard. I watch all of you do the worst drag on Halloween. I don't say a f***ing word. All of you little whores who sit home and bake, you're like, actually, don't actually me. Okay, unless you're gonna come here and do this. Okay. Okay, it says for a cupcake, it's 18 minutes. If I recall, not that I'm gonna go back and watch my videos, but if I recall, these only take about 9 minutes. Let's just like set a timer for 9 minutes.
9 minutes, starting now.
Yeah, I'm not brand new. We're gonna let 9 minutes go by and we'll be right back. This dress is, it's a vintage dress, but it doesn't close in the front. And so I'm like, what were women doing? Just, hello, like what is that? Did this used to have shorts? Sometimes, you know, when you shop vintage, you get a piece and you're like, is this half an outfit? Like I think this must have been half an outfit. Or maybe it had pants? Like how cool would these be if these had matching pants? But I just liked it because it has a nice wide shoulder and I'm huge, so. Oh, the cooking, right. I should always wear the long nails for these videos because look, I can get in there and just, ladies, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, wait, is this, I feel like this might be done though. I kind of lie. Yo, yeah, get the toothpick. The toothpick. Toothpick Shakur. Toothpick Shakur? Wait, I just watched a movie with Demi Moore in it and Dan Aykroyd and Tupac is in it, rapping. And you guys, I know Tupac's handsome, but like very young Tupac in this movie, I was like, is he a model? Although I remember him being kind of eye level with some of the girls, so he must not be super tall, but quite a looker. Quite a handsome young man in this film. The edges are golden brown and the is clean, so I mean, I guess, yeah. You guys, luckily at this point in American history, these Easy Bake Pans are not proprietary because look, these are more like an off-brand and I think these are exactly the same. I think they're okay because I'm trying to do a tiered cake, so I kind of need 2 of these and like 2 of these to cut up, so let's just do it, shall we? Can you grace it? I can't. Wait, did you guys see my little Dolly Parton earrings? These are from Purple Banana. It's like the little Dolly Parton Duncan Hines. I don't know why I almost said Dole, like bananas. Sometimes Trixie adjacent things happen and people tag me in these Dolly Parton mixes all the time. And they must sell well because they're still making them. So congrats to Dolly. I mean, I know financially you were kind of in a pinch and I'm glad you've pulled through somehow. Dolly Parton, known financially struggling woman. Damn. Have you ever slept with a guy and he's like really dehydrated? No, me neither. They always leave dehydrated. Oh. What do you guys think the God Warrior's doing right now? Okay. Set a timer for 9 minutes.
9 minutes, starting now.
Let's put this in the freezer because we need this to chill so we can frost it. Because with these little cakes, if they don't get really chilled, they start to kind of like fall apart when we frost it. Oh, okay, we're gonna be right back. 9 more minutes. Oh. What part of my brain has died where I think on every Easy Bake video, it's okay to pour the hot pan into my hand? What is wrong with me? Is this done? You guys, I don't, wait, actually, yeah, this is good. Well, I think what you're supposed to do is like push it through to the other side, but I'm not like most girls. You guys, we gotta make like 2 more of these before we can decorate. I guess I'm getting better at doing this because normally by now, a lot more's gone wrong. Every time I say that shit, we fuck up. So this makes me think of that vile Semenax commercial from Pornhub where it's like, do you want a gallon? No, I don't want a gallon of semen to come out of me. Thank you so much. Oh God. Enjoy your Pornhub while it lasts. In some of these states, you're gonna have to provide your social security number, your home address. All right, I'm gonna make 2 more of these so we have 4, and I'm gonna stick them all in the freezer and we'll be right back. Oh, you guys, I'm making a very bootleg piping bag. Oh, okay, wait, I have no plan. Hold on, everyone shut up. I just need to like breathe. Okay, so oh, the one's in the freezer. Okay, I'm just gonna like get the Easy Bake oven out of here because we're done cooking. Okay, have you guys seen that video of that TikTok of that person who's like, get out of here. She doesn't want to talk to you. Everybody chill. So I have this little plate. We usually like to put for everything flatter. We're gonna do a bigger plate because we kind of need it flat. Hello. Do you guys think that it's a little weird that in Willy Wonka, Grandpa Joe couldn't walk until there was something really fierce about to happen? You know that all the time. Okay, so I'm gonna put this there. You gotta put a little dollop of Daisy here that it's gonna stick. I've been watching a lot of TikToks about baking, but I'm usually high when it happens, so this is gonna work. I made 4 cakes. Let's see, let's just take them all out of the pan, shall we? See, this one ended up a little shallow, but you guys have been in the Easy Bake videos when we make them too full and they won't even come out of the oven. That's worsers. It's gonna be well, okay. Everybody just shut your mouth. It's gonna be kind of a shorter cake, okay? So, but it is an easy baked cake. It's not a complex baked cake. It's a short cake. I made Christmas cookies with someone who once took a cookie decorating class. So I feel a lot more qualified than I used to be. That's gonna be, don't you think this, camera A is out of focus. Nobody can see me. Am I just getting so old that we're just gonna have to start filming videos like this? It's back. Look guys, this is what I'm starting with. In the old videos, we used to just scoop and spread, but on the internet, they've been piping it on, which I think is probably smarter. So then I'm gonna take Miss Thing here. It does smell really good. That's gonna be gorgeous. That's gonna be really gorgeous. Have you guys ever heard the song by TLC called Unpretty? It really is a banger. It speaks to me because, well, you guys have seen me out on drag. You know what time it is. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, all right, so this is what I have. I have 2 of these, and I'm hoping to use one of these cookie cutters to punch out like the second tier. That's my vision. How are you supposed to access this? Oh, I see. I'm very impatient, but I also need to figure it out myself. Okay, I got this. So my thought is to take this to punch out 2 little pieces. What do you think? Do you think it'll punch out? Maybe I should use this size. This side, yeah, we'll use this side. Gorgeous, right? This is gonna be this tier. We need a little more of this. Can I say that if I was gonna do this over, I probably would have used slightly whiter icing. I do feel like this is off-white to creme-ish. It's a creme fraiche kind of color. And we're gonna save these to give to, you know, some of the other drag queens with YouTube channels who don't have easy bake ovens. I like to do my own pop noises. Okay, so I'm trying to really make this one there. So I'm hoping once I frost it, it will look, I mean, it is, I think actually right now this is set up to go well. So whatever happens next is gonna be like the make or break. Regina George said that white cake hoops were her thing. I'm sorry. Okay, so what I think needs to happen, what I think the world needs now is love, sweet love. We have to obviously coat the sides and this. On the internet, they say do something called crumb coating, but they don't have to get in drag first. People have a lot more time on their hands. Have you seen what bakers look like? They're not exactly red carpet ready. I need do we have a Lazy Susan? We don't. This is already up. Isn't there a drag queen called Lazy Susan? I'm Motivated Suzanne. That's my drag name. Also, plot twist, most drag queens' names could be Lazy Blank. I work with Lazy Katya. I'm kind of rejecting my label of being like a workhorse all these years. Like, girl, you're always working. I'm like, y'all are just lazy. Booked, but not showing up. If I ever get married, you guys, I will be doing my own wedding cake. Look at this. Oh God, it's falling apart. In the words of Delta Work, girl, please. Damn, this is an omen. This is an omen. Okay, you know what? I get it. Just enough in the piping bag. Okay. Oh no! Wait, here we go, come on. This was, what's happening? This is falling over. I did a private wedding once and it was really fun. I normally don't do those, but we're all whores, darling, if the price is right. I'll come to your house and your wife for you on the wedding night if the right amount of money. Damn, this looks like shit. It's starting to have like a cone shape. I mean, it's not a wedding cake. It's not. You know which video was fun? Do you guys remember the time we had all these bakeries in LA make these cakes of me? That was fun because all I had to do was eat. You know, once we let me bake, that's when things can really get wild. Okay, you know what, we're gonna stop here. I think, you know, get out while you're ahead. This could be a lot worse. This is a great, let's say you are getting married in an older church where the foundation's not really secure and the whole wedding is kind of like, you could have this and then the pictures, the cake would be. So I've got this gorgeous decorating ice white thing. This is gonna be bad. Okay, let's just, you know what? I don't know. Okay. Gorgeous. If I owned a bakery and some gay guys came in and said, can you make me a cake? I would say no. And like, that's a compliment. You don't want me to f your cake up. Aw. We get demonetized for that actually. Oh no. Oh God. It's semen and dehydrated semen coming together in a holy union. It's like toothpaste. Is it gonna be nasty without ketchup? Do you guys see wedding? Okay, well we have grooms, so let's just get the grooms in here. Let's fly in the grooms. Normally, if you guys have watched my Easy Bake videos, this is where we'd start throwing crystals and sprinkles to try to just like disguise it. But this is a Christian wedding cake and we have to stay pure. Okay, it's gonna taste okay. This is probably good though, right? This is nice. Oh, okay, we have some options, thank you. Okay. We've got some different kind of options. You guys, we have Lego men, but I really like these little grooms. These are the most traditional looking. We have 2 Lego people. We have 2 stick figure people. Who is that? Is this Kasha Davis? This is not me. I have no idea who this is. Pink foxtails? And that looks nothing like me. Way too high of heels. That could not be me. It looks more like a wedding cake now. Really makes you think. All of you f***ing haters, every cake could be a wedding cake if you just put 2 people. I know what you're thinking. Trixie, why did you put 2 men and not women? Maybe you need to think about what a woman looks like, because this is Cameron Esposito and Rachel Maddow, and they're in love, and I celebrate women. Honestly, they look like grooms, but in our community, short hair and a suit jacket could mean anything, okay? There you go, looking gorgeous. It's really starting to lean further. And you know, like, just to be extra woke, like, this is their boyfriend. You know, married people love to have boyfriends. This is who's marrying them. And then obviously, this is the stripper. Well, I've been eating the crumbs sitting here, but I thought we could try the cake. So spiritually, traditionally, Duncan Hines, Eddie Crocker, a lot of these box cake mixes are idiot proof. Me being the idiot. So let's just cut it. I'm sure it's gonna taste wonderful. I mean, we're just gonna, like, sure, why not? Do you remember that scene in Dennis the Menace where, like, Christopher Lloyd is, like, eating those beans with a knife? That's me. It's a little woke. But it's good, it is good. It's a little, the problem with these little cakes too, it's a lot of frosting to cake ratio. I am more of a cake person. You know what I hate? When it's like someone's birthday and someone doesn't get the cake because they're like, I don't really like cake. It's like, girl, stay home. It's a birthday party. Eat the fucking cake. Oh! If you guys like to see me lick white creamy fluid from my face, you can check out my OnlyFans. Just kidding, I have an OnlyFan. Just one person watches. Okay, it's all frosting. I'm gonna get sick if I keep doing this. I almost want to scrape it bald and eat, you know. I couldn't wait till the wedding night. Okay, I gotta go. All right, thank you guys so much for joining. Another incredible creation here in the Easy Bake Ovens. I don't know. Gay stuff. Hi, it's me, Trixie Mattel, assembling the Barbie Build Your Own. Hi, it's me, Trixie Mattel, assembling the Barbie Build Your Own. God damn it. All right, this is the Trixie Mattel. All right, this is the Trixie Mattel Barbie built. Whatever, we're making a cookie house. Jesus. Mattel decided to release this little puppy this year, and literally everybody on the planet took to every social media platform and let me know about its existence. They're like, you have to do this on your channel. And you know what? You were right. It says, Trixie Mattel, create, nope. Wow, doesn't say that. Barbie, build your own cookie dream house. Kit includes assorted candy, easy to use icing, and cutouts. Now, if you're new to this channel, we love to mix the worlds of food and toys and often fail. Looks like it comes with some walls, some icing, some little candies to decorate, and the instructions seem pretty easy. Skill level 2, perfect for little hands. Does it say anything about man hands? Let's get in here. Let's see what the tea is. This is Easy Build Royal Icing. This is the Royal Icing. The Royal Icing has arrived. Great for kit building and cookie decorating. I'll be the judge of that. I'll decide if it's easy. Thank you. Thank you. Massage the icing pouch for 1 to 2 minutes to bring icing to room temperature to make it more adhesive. Do not microwave. Girl, like I was gonna pop it in the microwave and drink it like a Capri Sun. That actually sounds kind of good. Do you guys like this outfit, by the way? This is a dress and a jacket by Fashion Brand Company. I just love them. They do the Trixie dress. If you guys have seen like the pink Western dress I wear, if you want to support a small but mighty woman-owned business, it's great. Now this makes me think of all the drag queens who get the old school pumping and the filler on their bodies, and then before they go on stage, they have to literally take a rolling pin. I'm not gonna say what drag queen, but there's an American drag queen icon who is backstage with, she has a real rolling pin, and she calls it, she's like, I gotta roll the sill, rolling out the silicone. Product name, Roll the Sill. What else do we have here? Some little candies. Ooh, do you like flowers? Gumdrop pieces, hard candies. These are maybe like Nerds or something. Wow, here's some blue icing. And then this looks like the foundation of like building this. It smells good. I brought a little table. Let the people see. Is that better? That looks great. I think that looks great. Move, move. Get out of my way. Alexa, play Get Out of My Way by Kylie Minogue.
Get Out of My Way by Kylie Minogue from Apple Music.
Alexa, stop. Girl, you know we don't have the copyright money for that. Okay. Okay. Oh. You guys, I'm in a really weird mood today. I just couldn't decide what to wear, and then I decided, I've had this Carol Brady wig. Do you guys live or do you not live? And it was kind of like too weird to wear until now. And I was like, today's the day. So let's get into it. We already rolled the sill. Arrange the house pieces for assembly. Hello, I'd like to come inside. I mean, the detail's definitely there. You can see like the little windows and everything. This looks like, what does it say it is? Oh, these are the sides. Oh God, I have to break these. Okay, I'm scared. Wow. Okay. This is just like when the rich kids in my town would get a prefabricated home. For a child's hands, I could see them breaking this very easily. But you know what? Let's just say this. I'm gonna keep doing toy videos on this channel, but if it starts to attract children, I'm f***ing out of here. Oh, pipe a thick line of icing on the front, back, and side panels. I should have snipped this bigger. It needs to be bigger. The hole needs to be bigger. Oh! Oh, that's much better. See, this is better. Okay, front and back, and sides.
What Trixie doesn't know is she was supposed to put frosting on the bottom of the front and back sides. If only she had read the directions.
I did this wrong. There's not enough icing to make mistakes, okay? I'm gonna try to not use all of it, but I'm supposed to have icing on the bottom of this. And I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. Back wall, love it. Side wall, sidewalks, Father Dunnigan, sidewalks. The communal wine just proves too tempting for some of them. If you don't know what movie I'm doing, I have nothing to say to you and you don't belong on this channel. That's why us Lutherans use grape Kool-Aid as the blood of Christ. Okay, we have a standing structure. Some people say gays don't know how to use power tools, they don't know how to build houses. Explain this. Explain this, America. Apply icing to house peaks. Okay, my problem is I'm afraid I'm gonna run out. Why didn't you guys say anything? You let me sit here and make a fool of myself. Has my hand ever looked more masculine than on this channel right now? You know what? If I run out, I'm switching to toothpaste and nobody will know. Is it smart to like roll it? I feel like that's smart. Oh, this is much better what I'm doing now. Can you see me in the upper camera? Hello? Okay, can I just say this? The upper camera gets me right together. Look at my face. What is that nose? What is that? Add roof panels to house peaks and hold for a minute each. Okay, there's one fat one. Not the fat one, plus size. There are no fat people, just fat ideas. No, what is it? There's no stupid questions, just stupid. I don't know. There's no small people. I don't know what it is. If you know what I'm trying to say, please put it below. Please help me. Some of you have never been drinking nonstop since you were 18 and it shows. Yes, that's happening. Wait a minute, there's a hole in the roof. Is there supposed to be a hole in the roof? I'm not an architect, but like, should that be happening? What? Okay, wait. I'm gonna put a little extra here so that it sits up higher. Like, can I just get it to do that? Is this cheating? Okay, pause. By the way, if you guys don't watch Juno Birch's channel, I love Juno Birch. I love all her videos, and whenever something happens in her Sims games, she goes, pause!
Look at this cute little gingerbread house. Is it cute? Look at that. I wish little gingerbread man would just pop out and be like, hello.
Assemble the stairs. What? I don't have room for stairs. I tried to put it on this cute plate. Now there's no room for that. There's a flower box? I mean, can I close up the roof with these? I'm gonna scream. You know what? That's gonna be a flower box. And as far as I'm concerned, that is now stairs. Can we just agree? That looks better than what they provided. Sorry, Mattel. Sorry, Drags. And I don't really know what this is, whatever. This is... Christmas gays are here. Do you guys love Christmas? I love Christmas. I'm a Christmas gay. I want to do some roof fantasy. I'm trying to be conservative, not politically, but not using too much icing. Are we trying to teach children that limited resources are a very real thing in the future? I mean, also apparently we're teaching children that there's going to be a hole in the roof of your house. I mean, look at this picture though. You don't see that side of the house. There's a hole in the house, Mariah. Just using a room temperature jizz. If I was with child, there'd be no way that a kid would make this look good, because I'm a skilled adult and I barely have made this work. It's not right, but it's okay. You know what I mean? I guess let's get into this pink one. We haven't even done it yet. Oh! Okay, that's actually really good. Okay, shh. Shut up. Am I nailing it? I'm nailing it. My friend Nicole, you guys, is the host of Nailed It, and she says that people now scream the words nailed it at her. So if you guys ever see Nicole Byer and you scream the word nailed it, just know that you are trash. The death grip, you guys. I really thought, let's just say I really thought. This hand needs to vibe, because I'm just like clutching. I need to like model while I do this. Well, let's try to do the window. I'm trying to do like a glass. You guys. You know what? It's not worth it. Don't do it, girl. It's not worth it. Trend alert. Looking bad. If you think this is bad, look what the other side currently looks like. You know what? Let's complete the perimeter a little bit. The icing will not stick to the home. Also, can I just say that is light pink? Mama, this is hot magenta. Liar. This was $39.99. Let's get into the candy. Okay, so we're gonna start with the gumdrops. I think I'm gonna do gumdrops on the roof. My favorite Christmas memory. My favorite Christmas memory was the year that Furby came out, because it was wild. Like people's parents fighting in the stores. And I wanted a Furby so bad. And I woke up Christmas morning. Furby came in like a hexagon-shaped box, and I remember being like, oh my god, that's a Furby under the tree. I'm gonna lose it. Plot twist. I open it. It's a globe of the world. Which, for a poor kid in a poor family, is just... Would you like a diorama of all the places you cannot afford to go? So I was sad. I was depressed. I slipped into a deep depression from that Furby. That only lasted about 6 years. But I swung back. We're gonna do some flowers on the flower box. You're absolutely gorgeous. Add another one on there. Or not. These are good. They taste like runts. I think one of my veneers just fell off. And then I've got these little nerds. I don't even know, dude. I'm gonna hope that if I stick some of these little nerds to this, it will help in some way. This is the Christmas house of 2020. This is 2020 energy big time. Did I think this was gonna turn out good? No. Did I think it was gonna turn out better than this? Absolutely I did. And that was foolish on my part. I mean, the candy's good. This is the final look. What do you guys think? I wouldn't say it's my best work. I wouldn't say that this is a flawless illusion. I also wouldn't say that I was provided adequate tools by our friends at Build Your Own Cookie Dream House trademark Mattel. This is like the ultimate when you order it online versus when it arrives. Like, that is so bad. I'm probably gonna leave it on display in my house. Here, I'm me, and I'm back on my bull. So, if you're new to this channel, we did a whole series cooking with Easy Bake ovens, and it had some highs and some deep lows. I literally almost just threw up. I cannot put that in my mouth. This was actually something sent in to me by one of my incredible viewers. Basically, they reached out and said, I got this like Pizza Hut oven in my basement, and I know it was in their basement because this box is marked basement. This is from 1976, I believe. Makes real pizzas. I mean, this is a long time ago. These kids are both dead. Coleco Industries. This is not an Easy Bake Oven Kenner product. I'm assuming like any toy, when Easy Bake was a hit, everybody else tried to copy it. And this is like the Pizza Hut branded, as seen on TV, ooky spooky for boys and girls ages 8 and up. Good thing I just had a birthday. It came with a light bulb in it, and it's supposed to use 60 watt, and I really don't even know. And then it came with this. I guess when this cooks successfully, I can just stick this on my patio and start a small business. If you guys would walk by my house and eat a pizza this big that I made in this, please comment below. Oh, wait a minute, is it a... No, because it came with this, which is like, you know, when you go to fancy restaurants where they cook pizza, they have these big wooden pizza pushers. It gives instructions on how to make the dough, but we don't have that here, so... Since we learned in the first Easy Bake Oven video that you do not eat 30-year-old packets of food, today we're gonna make something from scratch. From scratch, meaning I'm using a mix. Every Italian here, Lady Gaga, I know you're watching this, I didn't have it brought to my door, and that's what makes me a hero. Oh, by the way, before we get started, you know my channel's completely free, and we make videos every week. So you should subscribe. Free gay shit for you. Caution, never use the sign as a paddle.
First instinct.
Good thing I read that. Well, why would they make it that shape? I really love pizza, but as somebody who's 31, I can't really indulge as much. But I will say this. I do a lot of photo shoots with Katya and a lot of video shoots with Katya, and when they ask for lunch, she always wants pizza, and I'm always like, no, I should be eating healthy. But I just go in. And Katya eats pizza with pepperoni and banana peppers, and that's it. She's a creature. But today we have some, this is Rayo's. Smells good. Rayo's pizza sauce. Please don't murder me, but in Hollywood I live just a stone's throw from the real Rayo's restaurant. We have some mozzarella cheese from the Pavilions. We have some red, orange, and yellow bell peppers. And then this is Bisquick, which if your mom's white trash like mine was, you can use Bisquick to make waffles, pancakes, pizza crust, really anything. So I'm gonna start by attempting to make crust. I wanted to try to make crust from scratch, but the gays in LA are in quarantine and they're baking so fiercely that you still cannot get yeast at my grocery store. It's working.
Is this one bigger than that one?
No, they're all the same size. If you guys want to know if my boyfriend likes to fight me, let's talk about the fact that he left the room to get this pan to tell me that they're different sizes. They are different sizes. Shut the f*** up. You know what? You know what I don't like about doing these Easy Bake videos? David's really the breakaway star, aren't you, with your little snarky sides.
Was I right?
David was right. And then, you know, it's all about authenticity. So when you're making a pizza, it's good to get it really flat. And then, you know, you can throw in some Italian words. Badabe, you know, bandibi, lemonici. And then, you know, for a little extra style, behind the back. I just vacuumed, it's fine. It's fine. When I used to work in restaurants, I used to watch them roll out the dough and then they would dip a big paintbrush into like a vat of like spices and oil and they would like brush the dough with that. I will copy that technique today. I'm just gonna take a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, rich, thyme, that's kind of a lot. I also got some garlic salt. Of all the Easy Bake experiments, this is the one that I feel the most confident about. Famous last words. Lemonici, Ariane Grande. Okay, that's looking pretty good, right? I mean, it looks like a pizza. Next, we're gonna take some of our pizza sauce and begin to create a pizza. When I was in Italy, which I lived there from like age 9 to 15, we would always do a lot of pizzas. But in Italy, the Italian word for pizza is actually pizza. So we would kind of do that. Look, David, remember when we used to go to this restaurant? No, it's not. You think? No. I think, I mean, you want it chunky, right? When you're making pizza, what is too much sauce? Yeah, chunky. I actually think it could use more sauce, but that's just me. Okay, now we're gonna put in some mozzarella. By the way, I apologize to the Italian community for me not being able to pronounce these words correctly. I know you have a cousin or an uncle who can break my legs. Pepperoncini, green pepper, pepper verde. It's looking good. So I think it's ready to put in the oven. Mike, maybe we can do a time lapse here. Tastes like my balls. Hi, I'm Pizza. A personal invitation for food, fun, for you, your family, from Pizza Hut restaurants. Pizza Hut restaurants are really a neat place to go for lunch, dinner, after a ball game, after a party, and when the family wants to enjoy a weekend together. Look how beautiful I am. Look. Maybe I'll take this and become like an amateur sign spinner. We have a chapter in our book about food, and I'll read you a little excerpt. Food is organized into a pyramid for a reason, because it's sacred. And just like abusing a pyramid, abusing food can lead to complications, including but not limited to a mummy's reincarnation. Imagine this hitting right in the nut. Ooh, that hurt. The cheese is melting. The cheese is melting. That's what it's looking like currently. I mean, not bad, right? You can see it's kind of melting. Do you smell it?
I think so.
It's really hard with these old ovens because when they get hot, they just kind of smell like burning hair a little bit. I'm still gonna eat it. Welcome. Would you like a pizza? We have pizza. Can you guys see me through here?
Yeah.
We all float down here, Dottie.
If you could look in here, the pizza's becoming big, and I don't know how we're gonna get out of this hole. The pizza oven's gonna have to have a baby. We're gonna have to do a C-section. Maybe we can take the lid off it. A screwdriver? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to go in surgically. We need a plus sign. When I first moved into this condo, I was so like, ugh, I'm not buying tools. This is a gay house. I use these all the time. Okay, it's been 20. Well, let's, you know what, let's try to get it out. We could try to do what we did last time, which is like try to pour it out. I think it is coming. It's gonna be fine. Ah! Ah! Get up. Don't you f this up for me, David. She's crowning. It's crowning. Bitch! Bitch!
Watch out, it's gonna be hot.
What's our pizza? It turned out. I brought a cutter. Look at it! It's great. Eat it.
Tastes like an easy bake pizza.
It's a little powdery.
Yeah.
I mean, the Bisquick doesn't make a fabulous crust. To be honest, every time I've made this pizza with Bisquick, we've been like a little drunk. That's the thing about pizza, it's kind of like ice cream. There's not really bad, it's just levels of good. Look, what if we were having a party and I put like little toothpicks in them?
If you serve this at an adult party, I would leave.
No, you wouldn't.
We are back this week with a new and improved version of the Easy Bake Oven. New versions of the Easy Bake Ovens do not use a light bulb. If you joined us last week, you know that cooking with a light bulb, cooking a mix that's 30 years old, wasn't exactly the winning combination. You'll also notice the newer versions of the Easy Bake Oven are a lot less femme presenting. They're a little more like everybody's toy, not a girl toy, not a boy toy, which progress, we love to see it. That being said, even though the last oven didn't work, it was much cuter than this one, sorry. Today we're gonna make pretzels. Full disclosure, we preheated this. It does smell like burnt plastic, which honestly still doesn't smell as bad as the cookies we tried to make last week. We're moving on up. I've got the directions, I've got the mix, and I've got a good attitude. Let's do it. Step 1, preheat the oven. Didn't. Step 2, spray the pan with cooking spray. What if I sprayed this and just flames came out? What would you guys think? Comment below if you'd like to see me on fire. Make the glaze. Pour 1 egg wash mix. Egg wash? When I think pretzels, I don't think eggs. Pour 1 egg wash mix and 2 tablespoons of water into a bowl. That seems like a lot. I don't know, I'll just trust the process. Stir the mixture with a spoon and set it aside. I feel like if I was a kid though, I would be this up all night. I'd be like, good night, Mom. The door would close and I would be going full Applebee's on myself with this food. What do you think of that color? What would you call that? Like a 3-day meth binge pea color? Pour 1 pretzel mix and 4 teaspoons of water into a bowl. I feel like a janitor, like this is my keychain. Stir and press the mixture together until you form the dough. I feel like after last week when I ate that expired dough, I want to message the person on eBay and be like, you'll never guess what I did. Be like, you what? You do you not know how to act? You guys, if I opened a roadside food stand where I sold only food from the Easy Bake Oven, would you go? I might have to go in there with my fingers, you guys. If one of these nails pops off in the dough, I'm just leaving it in there. Use your hands to shape the dough into a ball. Split the ball of the dough into 6 equal pieces. This is supposed to turn into 6 pretzels. Did I do this wrong? Sprinkle flour on your hands if the dough is too sticky. Don't mind if I do. What kind of pretzel do you want to make? Twists, nuggets, or sticks? Bitch, who's eating pretzel and nuggets? Roll the piece of the dough into ropes. Okay, as many pretzels I've eaten in my life, I don't really understand what this is supposed to look like. Maybe I'll write my name. Are you guys turned on watching me roll out this dough with my fingers? This is already a little more work than I'm interested in. I think that's a pretzel. That looks, I mean, it's not a pretzel. It's a struggle pretzel. I'm gonna finish these pretzels and we'll be right back. All right, I made 6 pretzels. I'm a genius. Place pretzels on the sprayed baking pan. You got it, dude. Gorgeous. Stunning. Flawless. diva status. That is a little embarrassing. That one doesn't look so good. Okay, use a pastry brush or your finger to spread glaze on the top of the dough. I don't have a pastry brush. However, I do have this Morphe and Jeffree Star brush. So that is disgusting. I think I can never use this brush again. You know what they say, you know, give a person corn, they eat for a day. Give a child an easy bake oven, food is ruined for them for the rest of their lives. I hope somebody at Morphe is watching being like, please take her off the PR list because she doesn't know how to act. Sprinkle the glazed dough with coarse salt. Wow, they even give you salt. Seems like a lot of salt. What do you think? Why are you so salty? Makes me want a margarita. The taste of straight vodka with salt in the mouth. We're gonna put these in the oven. Let's hope and pray and believe in life after love that this will cook correctly. We kind of need to redeem ourselves after last week when we literally made pieces of feet balls from hell. If this falls off, I'm leaving. Okay, sis. There's cheese dip. There's cheese dip. Pour 1 nacho cheese sauce mix and 2 tablespoons of water into a bowl. Listen, I grew up in Wisconsin. If this is cheese, I'll be the judge of that. Mix it up, baby. That's how they make cheese. It's just yellow powder and water. You know what? This would be a hard toy to give as a parent because you just bought yourself so many times when some child is going to come to you and say, I made this for you, eat it. I'd be like, I'm not eating that. You guys know that feeling when you're in a wig and it's Pride Month and you finally cook something edible with your Easy Bake Oven? I think that just happened, so let's see.
No, it's still deep in there. Oh, there we go.
Look, Mom, no hands.
Oh, ooh, gross.
No, don't say that. Sit down. How dare you? This is my art, and culinary work is my calling, and I appreciate you all supporting me during that. It's looking pretty good. I mean, I obviously used a little too much sauce. Maybe you're not supposed to use... Maybe you're not supposed to use makeup brushes. Oh, they're fine. I got this lovely display pan, courtesy of Netflix. If I was a little kid at Fat Camp, though, I would have my Easy Bake Oven that would pop off when all the counselors were not around. If you went to Fat Camp, put in the comments your favorite memory. Stunning. It literally looks like your poop if you ate a bag of flour. We're gonna do some little ches here. Ready? They're good! This is why Padma Lakshmi follows me on Twitter, because she knew I was capable of this. I'm gonna have my cameraman test it. Do it! David, please, I made it. I made it. Just take a bite. This is probably like 40 calories. Is this my favorite food? Honestly, it's moments like this, quarantine does not bother me. You know? I have miniature pretzels, I have cheese made from water and powder, and I have you guys. That's all I need. Thank you guys for joining me for yet another Easy Bake Oven experience. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see me make next, and I will see you next week. Please subscribe. I'll send you some pretzels. I won't. And I'm back to cook yet another Easy Bake Oven. Now, we started YouTube just maybe a little over a year ago, and we just got to 1 million subscribers. I'd say I'm surprised, but I've seen you up close and personal. I love this channel, I love making videos, and a sleeper hit of this channel has been cooking with Easy Bake Ovens. We had the first one, which was in the 90s, I think 94. The second one was 2018, the newest one. The third one was the 2006 model. Then we did the Coleco Pizza Hut oven, and now we're here. This is the original 1963 Easy Bake Oven from Kenner. The winter that this launched, this company had to kick their production into overdrive ×3 to keep up with the demand of this iconic product. Now, from like 1963 on, pretty much everybody in their life owned one of these, unless you were a gay boy who wasn't allowed to have things like this. I never had one, but now as an adult, I think I own 5 now. So this is the Easy Bake Oven box from 1963. As usual, child model, absolutely dead now. This is just after they sold the Kenner's Cut Your Own Bangs playset. What is going on there? What face shape does that flatter? Not hers. It looks like it came with some mixes. We don't have any of those. And we've learned on this channel,
even if it comes with the mixes from several decades ago. Don't eat it. This is a weird toy because this is the pan for this. Did you watch this?
No.
I didn't either. That's fine. Let's make a cake. Oh, the oven's on. Oh, okay. Look at it go. I can't believe it's cooking like this. All right. There's a bulb down here and a bulb up here. And together, they cook the cake. And the people, they eat the cake. It's actually so hot already. Would you imagine if it started on fire? In one of these videos. It could happen.
I thought about it. The night's young.
So I got some chocolate cake mix here. This is just a box cake mix in the store because they're pretty much idiot proof. It's the good stuff too. It's like burning hair, yeah. Well, we already have a burning hair smell 6 minutes in, so that's nice. The recipe calls for some water, 2 tablespoons and 1 teaspoon of all. Just some all. A egg. Hi, egg. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I forgot to get a mixer thing. I gotta get a... Can you get a little... Get a rubber spatula. While David's getting the items I need, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. We have new videos every single week. I'm the only beauty YouTuber who cooks cakes for you, okay? Be thankful for what you have. Got it. Thanks, me. We're gonna start cooking here. Literally all my nails are threatening to pop off at any moment. David's washing the pans. No, there's not. Mold. She's trying to embarrass me on my own channel. Like there's mold in the pan. I'm exhausted, but I brought a drink. Cheers! Cheers to 1 million subscribers. I'm gonna try to make like a 3-layer cake. So we have 3 pans here. 3 pans, none the richer. We got some lovely non-stick butter flavored spray. Oh, the nail. You know what, you guys? I love everyone here. I'm just letting the nails go, okay? I'm ready. Oh my God, there's literally a nail in the pan. Listen, 1 million subscribers, it's time to be vulnerable. That is so embarrassing. So we got 3 little cakes here. This is our 1 million subscribers cake, so if this fails, you should all unsubscribe. You put one pan in, and then when you put the next one in, it pushes it to the warmer. We don't have directions. I'm gonna get the book. Okay, I have this book by a gentleman named Todd Coupe called Light Bulb Baking, and it's about the Easy Bake Oven. Oh, look, here's a young child. That's me.
Staring into that oven.
That's me staring into the oven. The advertising for this, look how cool that is. It didn't come with a pusher. So how do you get them out of there? Just your hands and hoping and believing? You know me. I don't care if these kids burn to a crisp. I don't care what happens to kids. I hope they, you know. Poor things. Aw. Oh my, wait a minute. Oh, it's cooking.
Yeah.
Like faster than the other ones. All right, I'm in an emotional, spiritual crossroads because it smells done, it looks done, but it's only been in there for 7 minutes. So what if it burns?
Well, if it burns, we make another one.
Can you get a toothpick? Do you know where those are?
Yeah, they're mine.
They're his toothpicks, folks. Apparently they're his toothpicks. I tell you what, every time I use one, I'll save it in a little baggie for you.
Well, I just mean I purchased them and brought them here.
This is a little baking tip. Take a toothpick, stab it, and when it comes out clean, you know it's done. Oh! I think it's done.
Okay.
It's coming out clean.
Great.
Whenever we're doing these Easy Bake videos, I have these freeze frames of like, what am I doing with my life? Compared to the other pans, these are pretty thin. So maybe they just bake really fast, but I think this is hotter. It's pretty cute though. Yeah, if I was a kid, I would like nut for this. If you would nut for this, comment below. Toothpick test.
Did you just burn yourself?
Yes! You know what, for burning me, I'm gonna burn the out of you. How about that? By the way, we have done a lot of Easy Bake videos on this channel. If there's a toy you guys want to see me play with on this channel, I really like doing these toy videos. These toy videos do very well in like the YouTube algorithm. I guess when you see like a toy and a cross-dresser in the thumbnail, you're like, yes, I would like to feel normal today. Click. That's me. Third cake.
Careful, it's gonna push the last one out.
Data, don't scream at me.
You have to catch it.
Scalpel. I'm going in. I'm sterile. Did I burn this? It looks burned. Look how little it is. It's a little crispy, crunchy. This is going to be a very chewy chocolate cake. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think I'd be drinking some skeet? Put a little hop in the step, David. You would think being with somebody so beautiful and famous and hilarious and rich and iconic, he would be just like more bubbly. You know what I mean? But like The Walking Dead. While we're at it, we might as well do 4 layers. What do you think, David? This one got a little corneal abrasion. It's got a little personality to it. We'll put in a little cooling. I decided this is like the cooling section. So I don't know if you guys know this. I mean, it's my deepest secret, but when I was like 20, I was doing YouTube videos as early as like sophomore year of college, which was just last year. I was always into YouTube, and I always wanted to be a YouTuber. Not to be preachy, like working in television and music and movies and stuff, you have to wait till like 15 old straight white guys sign their name for you to get to do what you want to do. And on YouTube, you get to just turn on cameras, act a fool, and connect to people directly. And I guess to me, that makes it a lot more personal and cool. And on YouTube, you can really just do whatever you want. And if you have an OnlyFans, you can really do whatever you want. Oh, there's literally a hole in this one. I can see through this. You guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little turned. Like, look at the quality though. Like, this was the first cake, perfect. And then I had half a drink, and look at the second one. God knows what these two are gonna turn out like. It looks like you got hit by a car. This is a cooking fender bender.
How does it taste?
It tastes fine. It seems like it's wet. It's a little wet. I think that this oven.
Just have it that many times.
I'm cooking. What if I?
A million times.
I'm sewing. I think this oven is actually a little hot, and I think it cooks these cakes too quickly. It's like we have, all the different types of drag represented. We have, beauty, camp, me, struggle bus. So let's get the last one out here. You're doing great, sweetie. You're doing great. Push. All right, on the count of 3, I need you to push. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this one's perfect. These could have all been beautiful, but stuff happens. We're gonna start frosting the cake. I got some rich and creamy chocolate frosting here. So if you've never done a layered cake before, you do a little frosting between the layers to get them to stick together. We'll try to do it evenly. What is this orange drink we're drinking? This like college orange Fanta vodka. My first drink in high school was orange Fanta with vodka. And some of the popular girls gave it to me, and they didn't tell me there was alcohol in it. And I said it tasted funny, and they said it tasted fine. And then I went to marching band practice turned, and I didn't know what was happening. And they laughed at me. Ever try that story? Were you listening?
Yeah.
No, you weren't. What did I say? Did you guys see what I put up with? This is the love of my life ignoring me.
What were you saying?
You can watch the video and find out. Because I told them. This is what it looks like so far. What? It's what? It does look like. It literally looks like. This looks like dog. Shut up, dude. You guys, if you've ever been bullied by your spouse, comment below. So we're gonna start to. All right, I need you guys to be strong for me right now because we. Oh God, we don't have that much frosting left. We're like out of frosting. This is all we have.
You did a bang up job, Mrs. Loomis.
Shut up. Jesus. Oh God. You guys. This looks like Bruce Bogtrotter's cake from Matilda. Bruce Bogtrotter.
Oh my God.
Shut up! This oven cooks very hot, and so the outside is crisp and the inside is very soft. It's gonna taste good. Oh, it's literally falling apart, you guys. Parts of the cake are coming off. Look at it! Look at that! No! Oh God, it's so bad. This doesn't even, line up. It's getting worse. It's getting worse. No! Let me just say this. Roll the tapes. I didn't promise you people anything.
You're making it worse.
I know! I'm trying to fix it!
No, I'm taking this away.
No. You know what? Wait. It's fine. It just needs like a little texture and color. It's not really the serve of the century. We're gonna do some candles. I got a lot of subscribers, so I have to fit 1 million candles on this. Ow! That is so gorgeous. Literally a fire hazard. This is a video I never thought I would make. I am completely blindsided and every moment has been touch and go. I say in a lot of videos, subscribe to the channel, we're cooking with Easy Bake Ovens, etc. And many of you have been like, you haven't cooked with an Easy Bake Oven in a long f***ing time, bitch. Here we are, all of you can shut up, we're back. Today we're cooking with the Easy Bake Oven. Now on Pinterest, on TikTok, I kept seeing these cakes that are small, super decorated, they're heart-shaped, they're pink, and they're adorable. Every time I would see one, my heart would stop. And I thought, we haven't done an Easy Bake video in a while. I know we have a heart-shaped pan. Let's try it, right? Now, this is the real Easy Bake from, I think, 2011. If you guys don't remember, we cooked with it in this video. And if you don't remember, this is when Hasbro changed it. There's smoke coming out of this. Oh God. You know why there's smoke coming out of it? Because there's burning old food in there. It's fine. This is the one that in 2006, I believe, Hasbro switched from a light bulb, an incandescent light bulb, to a heating element, which means this is the one we've used that cooks the most evenly. But this is also the one that caused, I think, 267 burns, including 3 third-degree burns. There was a little girl who lost part of a finger in here. Luckily for me, I have man hands and my fingers won't fit in there. But I thought today we could get in here. We're gonna cook a little bit of our Duncan Hines Classic White Mix, and we're gonna try to make a beautiful and gorgeous, tiny, heart-shaped cake. Guys, Fina Barbertal is in the studio today. Legend, icon, hair and makeup artist, drag queen, look at her. Gorgeous. Full beard, don't worry, she wears that in drag too. Now this is an Easy Bake video, but I have to be honest, I got on this monitor, I got up on this bitch today, fat, broke, nasty, and mad as hell, and this Total Betty blush, this looks so neutral in the pan. Look how pretty it is. I almost put on Summer of Love and I was like, don't be a whore. Be a suggestion of a whore. This is, anyway, we're easy baking today, but this is beautiful. I'm not trying to sell you anything. Yes, I am. Okay, I have some of my, by the way, these were fan gifts. Somebody made these for me, these Barbie hot pads, thank you. Let's start making, I haven't baked in a while, let's see. We need 1 cup of water. Can I have a cup of water? Baking so easy when everyone else does everything. We also need the mix. Now, we've cooked with Duncan Hines a lot on this channel because if you're not a baker, Duncan Hines mixes are pretty much idiot proof. We've never made anything that didn't turn out from Duncan Hines. Now, in the past, I have portioned out like 1/3 of the mix to make these tiny cakes, but I'm gonna be honest, I never end up going back and making the rest of it. So let's just make all of it. 1 cup of water, 3 eggs. Do you know what this makes me think of? Have you guys ever seen the movie Jawbreaker? There's this part where they're cracking eggs in home ec, and the teacher goes like, gently, but with ample force. Ooh. There's gonna be shells in this today, okay. It's a crispy cake. Then I also need 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. Brandon has a day off today, he's missing all the fun. Yap a cup. Now we do have a mixer. I think I moved it to the new house, so I don't think we have it here anymore. So we're gonna have to do this old school. We're gonna have to do this with a whisk. Let me go find a whisk. This literally smells like burning food. That bodes well, right? My mom taught me to really get in there. I used to be like very slow, very circular, and she's like, girl, you need to get in there and just whip it. My arm is already tired. Easy bake my ass. There's still a lot of mixing involved. Okay, should we taste it? I guess we should. You guys don't be gross. I'm gonna lick this, but like don't make it sexy. I think it's good. We have one of our pans. I bet I don't even have Pam here. You know what? I am gonna problem solve. I'm gonna troubleshoot the situation. I don't think I have Pam here, but I bet I can use a little bit of this vegetable oil and just like coat the inside. Troubleshooting, people. Carla Music, who formerly was a cook on Bon Appetit, she has a book called That Sounds So Good, and she talks about in the kitchen the importance of spinning it, which is when you don't have the right ingredient or the right tool, you put your own little spin on it. That was my little spin on it. Oh, Pam, perfect release. Okay, my little spin on it is to get the real product. Okay. This is a unique oven because this is the tool that we use to remove it. So if we pour enough batter in here that it gets big, it won't fit in here. So the trick to this is to not put too much in here. Let me just get up in this gig. Is that enough? That honestly should be good. If you overfill them, they like muffin top up and you can't get them out of the oven. We've learned that the hard way. You guys, can I be honest? Can I talk industry for a second? I was doing these Easy Bake videos for so long, and then that Easy Bake competition show came out, and I was like a little bit jealous because, full disclosure, a few years ago, a producer in the industry was like, hey, I wanna do an Easy Bake oven competition show with you. And I said, no one's gonna buy that, I think it's too weird. Lo and behold, there was an Easy Bake competition show. So sometimes in life, the lesson is just go for it. Don't put the doubt before the horse. All right, this looks pretty good. I think this is about as much as we want in there. Oh God, you're supposed to use this tool. You little f***er. Let's do this the way you're supposed to do it. I think you're supposed to put it in here. How the f*** are you supposed to do this? I don't remember. Does this thing even work? That's not working. We're just gonna have to reach in here, okay? Okay, people. You little whore. Is it in there? No, it needs to go in further. You guys, just breathe, don't force it. Do not reach. Ooh, it's so hot. Okay. It's in there. I didn't do any research, but if I remember correctly, on our Easy Bake videos, these tend to take about 8 or 9 minutes. So Alexa, set a timer for 8 minutes. All right, so while this is cooking, let's start pre-filling the other ones. I wanna do this about 4 layers high. Oh, fuck, that's gonna be a little too full. See, it's a slippery slope, people. But like I said, in the past, when you fill these too high and they muffin up, they get stuck in the oven. That's gonna be way too high. Great, perfect. Love it. They make the slot so small so that kids can't reach in and burn themselves. And if it bakes too high, it won't come out. That should be good. That one's probably good, but the best amount. I'm sure there's a more official way to do this, which is to measure. Obviously, I'm not doing that. So now we wait. In the meantime, let's start making the icing, shall we? So we have the Duncan Hines Creamy Vanilla here. This one's like a whitish. I don't know what that was. Sometimes having a smart house means voices just happen and you don't know what just talked. The trash can talks in this house. Let's just do the whole thing. I mean, what are we gonna do, save the other half? In my experience, when I like use half the frosting, basically months go by, it starts to go bad, and then I get really drunk or something and try to eat the frosting and it tastes bad. Let's just color all of it. Or maybe, actually, we should save some of the white for decorating. That was some big brain shit I just did. All right, this is what we're gonna use to pipe on for like ribbons and stuff. And then I think we should do the base color a pink. So we have this. If you don't know, in color theory, the way you make pink is you mix blue with yellow. That's not true, I just made that up. I was doing comedy, Nick. The peanut gallery over here. Vincent Van Gogh behind the camera, all right. I really want a soft pink, so I'm gonna do this like 1 drip at a time because I don't want this to end up. Oh, love that, right? You guys see that? When I was looking at some of these cakes, I'll show you guys some of the pictures I'm referencing. They really are beautiful. It's always a very soft pink base. If you Google like viral pink Pinterest cake, it comes up. It's very like wholesome, these cakes. They almost look like cakes from The Sims or something where they look fake. Like, do you see that?
You know I can do that post, right?
Yeah. So I'm looking at these pictures and they're very soft pink base and then it's a lot of big fat white piping. It has a very crowded look. The decoration of the cake has a very crowded look. I'm gonna save this one and this is what we're gonna work from. We don't have maraschino cherries, but I think that's kind of sick to put on cakes anyway. Oh God, these are beautiful though. Look at these with the tiny strawberries. Are you kidding me? That is so cute. Oh wait, this is a fake cake. It literally says fake heart vintage style cake for display. Do you guys think it's weird to buy fake cakes to keep in your house and your kitchen on display? I think that's cool. Somebody comes over and they're like, don't mind if I do. I'm like, it's fake, bitch. No one cares about you. You know what I watched a lot of TikToks about this, but I did not practice at all. They said that you should practice your piping on something else before you pipe the cake. You guys know me pretty well. Do you really think I'm gonna do that? Let's do 1 more drop of this. I want it a little pinker so that when the white goes on, they really look different. Alexa, how much longer on the timer? Great. Really just me and my drag. Okay, great. Okay. Oh God, this is already stressing me out. Let's see. Oh God, okay, shut up. Okay, good, nothing happened. Oh God. The cake is allegedly done, but this is supposed to reach in, grab it, this little door closes back up when you pull out, and then you have your cake. But that's I think the heart-shaped, oh, it worked. Oh, it worked. It worked. Ooh, there's smoke coming out. It doesn't look good. Oh! Let's talk about what happened. This is really unsuccessful. I don't know what I did, but this is really bad. Does this look right to anyone? I think it must have gone in there crooked and all the batter shifted. So I guess we're gonna have to try another one. Does the cake taste okay? Oh yeah, 8 minutes was the right amount of time. I'm gonna have to dump this and we're gonna have to try again. You know, I asked David Silver if he wanted to come be a part of this Easy Bake video and he flatly said no. And I'm starting to see why. I don't think he believed I was gonna be able to pull this off. We'll try again. I'm gonna try to look in here and look at like the shape of this and see what's going on. Yeah, I think it got shoved in there crooked. I think that's what happened. Let's try again. What a waste. All right, babes, girls, divas, dolls. Just using my fingers at this point. Alexa, set a timer for 8 minutes. 8 minutes was a good amount of time. I mean, this is the cake, like, pieces. It tastes delicious. It cooked perfectly. It didn't cook perfectly. If we're just gonna be honest, we all saw what just happened. It didn't cook perfectly, but it tastes good, which is good. Let's let this one bake and see if it comes out correct. All right, it's been 8 minutes. Let's hope that this one did a little better. What I might do for this time, honestly, is open it and then just let it slide out. Okay, see, I don't know what the f happened before, but this is what this is supposed to look like. Ah, that is hot. This looks good, honey. That looks good. You know, we're gonna basically cool this off, put it in the fridge, and that way when we go to decorate it, it's more stiff. Because something I learned from the internet, all my little Easy Bake Oven videos, when I start frosting and it's falling apart, I should be like almost freezing these before I decorate it. Let's go make some more, shall we? By the way, this oven, you'll notice this is added. I believe this was recalled. That's why this exists. I think this was added to keep kids from reaching in there. It's not gonna stop me from anything, bitch. Easy bake. It's not so easy. It is, you know, easier to work with a real oven. I was on a Food Network kind of show the other day, and I asked the chef, like, did you ever have an Easy Bake Oven? And she said, yeah, by the time I was that age, I was already using the real oven. And I was like, I think if you are really like destined to cook, you're probably using the real oven and you're probably comfortable with it early, you know what I mean? Let's put this little bad boy in here, shall we? Little All right, that's in there. All right, we're gonna do a few more of these and come right back. Hey, we're back. So we made about 4 of these, and I think if we stack up 4 of these with some frosting, it could be a very compelling little cake here. Right, these are the 4, right? This is the weird one. So I think this should be on the top because it's not giving. It's a little lopsided. So we have white and pink here, and this is what we're gonna use to do this. I'm afraid of snipping it too big. Oh, you know what? Oh, okay. Okay, everyone shut up. Let's twist this. Let's do a little blurb here. Just a little blurb here because we want it to stay. So the internet says you do that. Let's do this first. And then we're gonna do, I probably should be more than that. Let's do more. That looks pretty good. Is that gonna be too much? Okay, whatever. Now on the internet, I saw the people making the little cakes, they had to basically cut up the cake to make hearts. At least this Easy Bake came heart-shaped. Okay, I'm already stressed out. Okay, let's be honest, this already looks better than probably anything we've ever done. So maybe I'm learning something. I've been living in a new house with a bigger kitchen, and I'll tell you this, my instincts to nest have been activated. I've been like a deranged Stepford wife. I'm like cooking every meal. Now this one I can like, it's, you know, that is a problem. Do you see that? It's like, growing up, our oven was actually crooked. So my mom used to have to, one side of the cake would have a lot of frosting because the cake would be very lopsided. I'm gonna put this on the hot pad because I don't want the residual heat from the oven to melt the cake. I hope I have enough here. I'm gonna just start piping around. Probably should have a lazy Susan. Well, I don't have that bitch, okay? Probably not supposed to just freehand this either, but that's what we're doing. We'll just do this because we're gonna smooth it out anyway. Would you guys, I mean, I've opened a motel. Would you guys come to my bakery? Be honest. There's plenty of things I'm not good at, and baking does seem to be one of them. I mean, I think it actually is impressive how many of these videos I've done, and I have not improved. I touched it. Can I get a little refill on this? I gotta tell you, the best secret to baking, get a personal assistant. Can I use this? I don't know. I probably will use this. I haven't even washed it. I can't prove it, but I think Fina might be trying to poison me. Watch out for the signal. It probably should be colder in here. These lights are on. I'm like, if we don't f***ing finish this, it's gonna start to melt. By the way, you guys will never guess how I got this. First of all, it looks horrible, right? Like, let's just right off the bat be honest, it looks horrible. This Easy Bake Oven, I was like, what happened to it? Landon, the Trixie impersonator, had this. So thank you, shout out to Landon. Otherwise, we wouldn't even have the oven to do this video. Oh, this is bad. Everyone shut your f***ing mouths right now. All of you sitting home being like, I could do that. You probably could, but that's not the point. It's just, oh God, this looks bad. Did I use too much? Maybe I used too much. Let me start like scraping off extra. I think that's the vibe. I've seen in videos people scraping off extra. I'm gonna be honest, you guys, this doesn't look like a viral, well, it looks like a viral cake. A cake with a virus. You guys, I'm trying to just make this look like a heart shape. I'm not currently buying it. I think I'm scraping too much. I'm starting to see the cake underneath. You know, can I just say this is good for us? For us, this is actually really impressive. Like impressive, like this is impressive for our channel's skill level. Let's just say that. This could be a lot worse. It doesn't look perfectly smooth. There's a reason why professional bakers get professional baking jobs. And I'm just a cross-dresser talking to myself. Fina, don't say a f***ing word. Don't say a word, bitch. You guys, I can just feel her bee little eyes over there. Can you do me a favor, Fina? Can you run to a bakery and get a professional baker and bring him back here? Okay, this is enough. This is good enough. All right, let's look at some images for inspiration. Before I start my incredible piping journey. I can't believe I really am tasking myself to do this. All right, everyone shut up. Not great. You know, for us, I'm not saying it's good. I'm saying for us, this is good. All right, let me try to do a heart in the middle here. Heart in the middle, could be worse. I'm filling this new piping bag with this old piping bag, which I'm sure is against many like culinary rules. But I'm trying to do like little curtains. My nails are falling off. Every time we do an Easy Bake video, the nails start falling off. I think it's like the oil in cooking eats away at the nails. Does this work? Okay, that's good. These are the curtains. Oh, this is worse. What I'm doing is worse. Worser. This is embarrassing. In Hollywood, if I ever get an opportunity to host like a baking show, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I can bake, I love baking. They're gonna take me into a small room and show me these videos and be like, so that doesn't look great. It's also hot in here. This thing is like melting. Let's just get a look. Let's get a look at what's occurring. Am I being delusional? Does it look better on camera?
From far away.
From far away. It just needs, what is this? Red sparkle gel. Now in some of these pictures, they have little maraschino cherries. We don't have that, so let's do little dollops. Okay, not, you know, the worst thing. Okay, right? You just keep adding and things get better. No, let's do a little bit of, should we do some dots around the corner? That's gonna be too much. Let's just leave that on the top. And then let's do, is that sanitary? My dentist told me not to do anything with my teeth where I'm biting and pulling because I could break one of my veneers. But that bitch ain't here. Ooh, a nail fell off. I just feel like sprinkles can help cover mistakes. That's why I wear a lot of glitter. You know, I'm just gonna say, this is the best cake we've done on this channel, and I don't say that with shame, I say that with pride. Is it good? No, but it's the best thing we've ever made, right? Look at that. I think that's pretty amazing. All right, this is actually really gorgeous. Should we cut it? I think we should. Now, usually we hope, and we hope and pray that when we open this up, we can see like a nice little stack. Oh! Fina, can I have another plate?
Quickly.
It's falling. It's melting. It's angry. It's like, girl, it's like I put her in bad drag and trotted her out. Well, we have to eat it. You guys, that looks pretty good, right? Like we don't always get a cake that actually has separated layers. This is pretty impressive. All right, let's try this. Is it gonna be turned? On a scale of 1 to turned. Wow. It's turned, bitch. This is so good. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The thing about these little cakes is the frosting to cake ratio is very off. There's a lot of frosting on this. It's like eating a ball of frosting, but it is good. Am I gonna be sick later? Absolutely. All right, this is Trixie Mattel making a 7-layer gay cake, take 1. Shout out to my team at Trixie Cosmetics for buying me this amazing, look, they got me this thing. What would you call that? The slate?
We are concluding the Easy Bake series today with making the most complicated thing yet. We are making a 7-layer cake. We're gonna make every layer a rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. That's only 6. So this is the Easy Bake Oven from 2006, and this one was actually recalled. It was not sold without this piece, and this front piece prevents children from reaching inside. The hole in the front was a little too big, and kids were getting their hands caught in this. Over 297 injuries were reported, and a few of them were pretty serious burns, and one of the little girls even had to have part of her finger removed. Hopefully we don't get burned today. I mean, it's kind of time to start planning this anyway, so... They said, are you using an Easy Bake Oven from 2006? We better just get the ambulance outside your house for when things go south. I got my little mix. Let's first start with that. I think this is like the Duncan Hines just white cake mix. An egg, the 1/3 cup of water, 1 tablespoon and 2 teaspoons of oil. By the way, I have done only a few different cooking shows, but when I was at Bon Appetit, everything was pre-measured and I definitely took note. When I bake now, I pre-measure everything and it makes it so fun. So let's start cooking. Let's mix it up. There's a lot of things I've always wanted to cook or bake that I never knew how, and quarantine has given me all the time in the world to actually do that. So I feel like my transition into an elderly person has begun. The other day I made a burger patty and French fries from scratch. Why? Because I enjoyed it. Oh my God, it smells so good. After we did that first Easy Bake video, I am fully traumatized by that foot smelling cake, so this is lovely. Sometimes crouching helps. Cooking spray said hi. Don't use too much now because I'm telling you, if you make these cakes too thick in the Easy Bake Oven, they get stuck in the oven. When you try to pull it out and it's too big, it is not fun. Don't we know it, honey? Too big, honey? Let's start with the rainbow. I have some red color here. I mean, it looks red. I'm gonna do 1 more drop in here. I don't think it's enough. Oop, I did 3. Oh, this is gonna be really red now. Well, now we're eating a blood red cake. So, hope you like it. Put it in the little slot. In the meantime, we can start the next one. Yeah, I guess the move is to just divide the rest. The gay person in me is living right now, sitting in my house in a wig. By the way, like I said, the gay person in me, like that's not the only person in me. Let's make the other colors. If you know about color, you know that red and yellow make orange. Oh, it's really orange though. My mind is so powerful. Let's make yellow. How can this be yellow? It's red. Am I stupid? Wow, it is yellow. What's you guys' favorite Pride barbecue treat? Mine is vodka. Okay, we need to make green. There's a green here. I'm an idiot. Well, let's make it green-yellow then. Yeah, that's fine. We have a blue. We have a blue. We don't have to make blue. Well, I don't think you can make blue. Oh, stunning. The cake smells good. And then finally, purple. I hope this turns out, you guys. I feel like the entire plight of gays in the month of June is on my shoulders right now. A lot of pressure. Please turn purple. I mean, that's purple, right? It's a little dark, but it's cute. If I get food coloring on this dress, I'm going to lose my mind. All right, so let's pull out this little red whore. That's a cake, look. Wow, that is amazing. I can't believe it actually worked. Imagine me showing up to a gay event. Here's my cake. And they're like, how'd you cook it so small? And I say, I cooked in an Easy Bake Oven because I'm gayer than all of you. This little pan pusher came with a tool, so that's kind of nice. It's a, okay, the little burnt in the middle. Okay, it's functional. Bitch, I am a cook now. This is really fun but really time consuming. Honestly, if you bought these little pans on Amazon like I did, you could just make 7 little cakes and put them in a normal oven and have it all done. But it's not the gayest way. And if we know anything about me, Trixie Mattel, I like to do things the way that's the gayer way and the way that takes longer. By the way, the grabber is like a pooper scooper, which actually I really like. I like it when it works. Am I just destroying this thing? Oh, I smell burning. Oh. I thought we were gonna lose this one. I have never been so panicked in my life. Ow! Cooking hurts. I just want to say Postmates would never hurt me like that. It looks like slime, like Nickelodeon Slime Time Live. Yes, God, it's getting gay. I might have used a little bit too much food coloring though. I mean, these cakes are like neon, but they look pretty good, I think. My bowel movements are gonna have so much pride. I'm gonna listen to Kim Petras while eating out rainbow. I have to say, this actually is a really safe way to get the cake out of the oven. Then again, this was the toy that got recalled and caused an amputation, so maybe they should have focused on other aspects of development. So we're gonna make the blue one. We're gonna pour it in. Hi, pour. Delete it, pour. All right, Pierce, blue cake, let's do it. All right, bitches. Don't make me hurt you, oven. It's in my lap. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Cut the cameras, dead ass. If you're just joining us, I was almost just murdered by the blue cake. So let's just accept that as the truth. I can't believe this is going so well. I'm gagged. I thought this was gonna be like, haha, Trixie Mattel tries to do something and it sucks, but I'm turning the party. So, by the way, you like how I'm turning the party when a minute ago I was screaming? Put in the purple. Do you like purple? Hope you're having a lovely night. This is the last one. Call me crazy, I could see myself using this to make boudin. I've been making myself breakfast in here using eggs. It cooks great. Please just come out. We just talked about the fact that this is a gay video and I can't even get the cake to come out of the oven. Okay, you got, I can't believe I did it. Excuse me. Excuse me. This is gay rights. What I've achieved here is gay rights. Before we frost, I just want to do a cheers to all of you. You know, our channel's not that old and it is Pride Month, and I know a lot of you guys are probably here for the first time because it's Pride Month and you're like, let's check in on the gays. I want you to know that we're not doing fine, but as usual, we are thriving. So cheers. Cheers to the gays, and cheers to the trans women of color in the world. We love you, we see you, we will protect you. Can vodka go bad? Purple one on the bottom. Let's do a very thin layer in here. I feel like it's almost like I'm buttering bread. It's fun to make these little cakes because you can just pick the whole thing up. Blue. I'm gonna be honest, that shot kind of got me together, you guys. You don't want to overly frost these middle layers or they're gonna look crazy. So just be modest about it. This frosting smells so good. Quarantine has yielded many wonderful aspects of my life. I would have never had time when I was on tour to sit down and make a 6-layer gay cake for you guys. This is what we're working with currently. It's looking, it looks really cute already. I'm really afraid of getting the frosting all the way around though. I never succeed at this when I'm frosting like a cake. I just don't want to have to say the thing my mom used to say all the time. We had an uneven oven growing up, so sometimes the food would turn out a little crazy. And my mom would have to hand us food and say, I'm sure it's gonna taste fine, which means I know it looks crazy. This is hard. You guys, I'm not an experienced cake smoother. Like, I wouldn't say that this looks right. I mean, it's not turning out. For a cake, a miniature cake built in a child's oven by a 30-year-old man in a wig, manage your expectations. All right, so we have frosted the cake. It looks pretty, it's not, listen, like that's a weird shape. Okay, great. But when we cut it open, it's gonna be beautiful. So we need to do some sprinkles. That's a fun fact for me. If you slit this, it turns into like a shaker. This looks amazing. Here's the point of sprinkles. Hide all the terrible things you did when you were trying to frost it. Look at that. That looks beautiful. Now we just have to cut it. So I guess let's do that. All right, let's cut the cake. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just get into it. Okay. I feel like my whole life has led to this. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, look at it! Oh my God! I am so gagged! I can't believe I did it! Am I gonna cry? I didn't expect to overcome adversity and feel God in this Chili's tonight, but I do, bitch. Ah! I mean, it's kind of lopsided, granted. There we go. There we go. Just push it over a little bit. Excuse me. Excuse me. Welcome back to the channel, and it's time to revisit, honestly, ooh, that's hot, something that was kind of my bread and butter on this channel the last couple years, but we've kind of strayed. We've been busy with makeup, we've been doing live guitar shows, we've been doing a lot of stuff besides burning ourselves on toy ovens. And today, we are happening upon a brand new oven. This one, I got this on eBay a while ago. This is a very old Easy Bake oven. This one's from the 70s. If you've watched me cook before,
things can go very awry. But also I've accidentally pulled off some really cute things in these little ovens, surprisingly. I guess they're technically made for children to be able to use, so I guess as an adult cross-dresser, I should be able to figure it out. And today I've chosen to make something a little different. It's Pride. I wanted to make something kind of prideful, but we've kind of done the rainbow thing. And so I thought, why don't we do a cake that's sort of based on the trans flag, which is a baby blue, a white, and a baby pink. Switch it up. I mean, rainbow, honestly, I'm a drag queen. We do rainbow every June, like clockwork. This is a salute to all you trans people out there, but also anybody who likes cake. So it's really a celebration for anyone. This is the Duncan Hines Perfectly Moist Strawberry Supreme Signature Mix. Now, what I really like about the Duncan Hines mixes is, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. I'm not a professional cook or baker or chef. You can be approximately putting this recipe together and it will still bake. It will bake in this oven in a light bulb. It's great because they make baking extremely accessible, even if your skill levels are very low, like mine. Let's get into it. And before we start cooking, I just wanted to say thank you so much to Duncan Hines for having me do this project. I fell in love with baking Duncan Hines mixes a couple years ago in these little easy bake ovens, and I started stalking Duncan Hines on the internet asking them to do a Pride video with me. So it's really nice to be able to do that here live in person. So the recipe says preheat oven to 350. These little easy bakes heat up to about 380, so they run a little hot. I mean, there's a light bulb in here, so there's no real way to like measure the heat. You just have to watch it and try not to burn yourself. Spray the bottom and sides of the pans with baking spray. This is a very old easy bake oven, and the old easy bake ovens used to come with pans that look like this. Pretty crazy, very different. Ooh, so blend, we need cake mix, water, eggs, and oil in a large bowl. So if you're like me, a person who lives alone, a little tip for you is most of these recipes are based around 3 eggs, which means you can take this mix, cut it in 3, and instead of doing 1 cup of water, you do a 1/3 cup of water. Instead of doing 3 eggs, you do 1 egg. And instead of doing 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, you do 2 tablespoons and 2 teaspoons. That way you can make a small personal style fresh cake and you're not 32 years old alone in a home with a giant cake and you can't be trusted to not eat the whole thing in like 2 days. So here's the mix. It's pink. The box is 432 grams. So this is about 140, which is a 1/3 of the box. Up next, we need an egg. Oh! I'm always afraid I'm gonna lose a nail in here. Can I get a towel? If you're gonna bake, I recommend you bake with an assistant, so you never have to get up or do anything. Water, we need a 1/3 cup of water. Finally, this is when it gets tricky. This is supposed to be a 1/2 cup of oil. A 1/2 cup of oil divided in 3 is 2 tablespoons and 2 teaspoons. You know, God doesn't give with both hands, and he used to be a model, so. Well, if the recipe doesn't go right, we now have video evidence of where it went wrong. That should be good. I hope this is right. Never doubt yourself, okay? I got my little mixer. I once posted a video on the internet of me using a whisk that was electrical taped to a screw gun. I got sent a free one of these because people on the internet felt bad for me. It already smells like strawberries. It smells really good. Wow. All right, work. Pour into pans and bake immediately. All right, so I got the little Trixie cam here. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a tour of the inside. There's Nick, hi. So the mix looks pretty good. Now this one, I don't know if you can see in there. It's one of the classic ones where we're gonna feed the pan through. But again, this is from the 70s, so I really hope this works. And then the thing is, you can't overfill these because this oven has to go in and out laterally. So if you overfill it, when you pull it out, the whole top of the cake gets scraped off and then it starts burning. Don't ask me how I know. If you guys don't know, a little fun fact about the Easy Bake Oven, it was released in 1963 and it sold over 500,000 units in its first Christmas, and it had to triple the amount of production for the following year. And it's been on sale since 1963. I hope this isn't too much. I hope I didn't just like do what I said I hoped they wouldn't do. Do you see this? Sorry to this man. Okay. This normally has like a scraper, but this is a very old toy, so I think we lost the scraper in Vietnam. All right, how long does it say to cook? A cupcake is 16 minutes. A cupcake is certainly bigger than this. I would say that this, in my experience, won't take longer than 8 to 9 minutes. Let's just wait a little bit. Okay, I think I made it too tall. Like, look at this. Do you see how it's already starting to grow over the top? Like, I can visually see it rising right now. You're never gonna get this out of here. Thoughts?
I'm here for the drama.
It's so big, oh God. I gotta go. Even though I'm still on camera, I gotta go. Oh my God, it's so big. By the way, It's a testament to the mix that it's like instantly baking. It looks perfect, but oh, there's a window. Do you see that? That's not good, right? Oh no! Oh God! How long has it been? It's been 3 minutes. It's so big. The neighbors are gonna think I'm having Duncan Hines is like, sorry our cakes are too sickening and rise too fiercely. You know what? It stopped growing now though, so I think it can probably come out soon. This is the problem with these old school children's ovens. It's not exactly a manual. It's just panic and eventually you get burned. Side note, I'm wearing a drugstore, full face of drugstore today. And it's been on for like 12 hours. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Can I get a hot pad? Oh, that accent, did you hear that? Can I get a hot pad? Well, here's what we can do. That's almost done. Let's prep the next one. Ooh, let's, I guess, put a little less in this one. I don't really remember how much I put in there though. I think she's ready to burn. She's crowning. I'm going in. I'm sterile. It wasn't too big. That is so horrible. Is it coming out? It's coming out! You guys, I think this one's done. I guess I could get in frame. All right, everybody shut up. I know this isn't about fun. This is about baking. Just when I say I'm not gonna burn myself this time, I'm sticking my fingers in here. Do you see how my assistant wished that my eyelashes would start on fire? All right, let's give it 5 minutes. Set a timer for 7 minutes. I changed my mind. That seemed about 7. That didn't seem like 10, did it? No. Ah! Girl, I'm an experienced baker in Easy Bake Ovens. This is done. I know. We're gonna put this in the fridge and I think that will help it. Yeah, this is my house. I normally don't show you guys my house because I'm afraid of you guys coming to kill me, but all right, so there, that will, you know, cool out in here because we're gonna frost these. And if you cool these little cakes are so thin, if you don't put them in the fridge, when you go to frost them, they literally break apart. So now that we figured out a system, I say we start on making some of the icing. So I picked out the Duncan Hines creamy vanilla frosting. It's my favorite. I just like vanilla, classic, easy, love it. Let's read a little bit about the trans flag, actually. I don't really know much about it. The transgender flag is a light blue, pink, and white pentacolor pride flag representing transgender community organizations and individuals. Adopted in 1999, it's designed by American trans woman Monica Helms. I didn't know that, that's fierce. This flag specifically is about transgender pride, diversity, rights, remembrance of transgender individuals. So pressure's on. It's Pride Month and we're baking a trans cake. And if it doesn't turn out, well, we're just not gonna be invited to pride parties and I can't have that. Let's take a little bit of the vanilla. It's just great, okay? So now, white frosting, we're just gonna do a drop of blue here. Try not to do too much because I really want it light blue. Mixy, mixy. Trixie Mattel. I hate myself. We need more. Ooh. I mean, I guess that's blue. I'm afraid to go too dark. I forgot all about my cake. Oh my God, I'm busy. You know, baking is about relaxing. Real baking is about relaxing. You put it in the oven, what could go wrong? This thing, my house could start on fire. I think that looks great. That actually looks blue now. All right, let's see what's going on with her. It's a beautiful day to be struggling. It's stuck. All right, we're gonna need you to push. It's still cooking. Oh, I think this one's okay too. So this is gonna be a 3-level cake. This is the last one. All right, now we gotta make pink frosting while this is cooking. So this is just like really physical. Baking is physical. I would say baking is right up there with like triathlons. Now, I think that it's just red. It's just very little red. Let's do like 3 of these. Oh, that's gonna be too much. Red is the strongest pigment. Oh God, this is gonna be red. Oh no. Oh, I think that looks good. Never mind. I had confidence the whole time. See that? I think that looks perfect. And when you put the two together, it really does look pink and blue. All right, we're gonna let this cook for about 6 more minutes and we'll be right back. So we got 3 cakes. 1, 2, 3. My hope and my dream, my plan, is to do cake, white frosting, cake, white frosting, cake, and then I don't know. Okay, let's just see what happens. It came out perfect. Look at that. That looks flawless, right? Pretty amazing. So something I learned from frosting these little babies is you do a little bit on the bottom, just right here, because then this thing's gonna stick. So now it's gonna stick better. I'm gonna take a little bit of this white frosting, creamy vanilla. Now, if you really wanted to do this right, you would shave these down to be even, but the cakes are so little at this scale, you can't exactly like cut them up without them breaking apart. Oh, this is lopsided, as you can see. So I'm gonna try to put the other one so that they even each other out. I think they kind of do. Please don't break apart. This one feels more fragile, you guys. It's just the scale, there's so little, so much can go wrong. All you short people out there, you know, you're constantly in danger. Listen, I'm not a professional baker. I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy, standing in front of a tiny oven. This is the part of the video where it starts to become very obvious that this is not a professional bakery and I'm not a baker. So the trans flag colors, it goes blue, pink, white, pink, blue. But we're only gonna do 3 colors because I don't have the skill set, okay? So we're gonna do color, color, color. I think we're gonna do bam, bam, bam. I don't know how we're gonna do this. Good for us. Can I just say before I start that this is being done with good intentions, but that I promise nothing? Is that okay? Is that like reasonable? This will work. No, no, no. You know what? Yes, it is gonna work. You know what? I believe in myself. It's not gonna be beautiful, but it is gonna be a stripe. Okay, that's not a bad start. That's actually not bad. Not good, but like it could be a lot worse. If you guys have seen some of my other baking videos, you know that things can always get worse. So I think we're gonna do like a pink, white, blue, and it'll be like a fade. These are so fragile. Do you guys see like when I frost it, like the whole thing moves? I'm gonna switch tools. Maybe that's the vibe. Oh yeah, this is better. You know, this isn't my best work. You know, sadly, this is not the worst, like at all. But you know what? The best ingredient is love, and I do try to make all these. Sadly, I try to make them the best I can, which is why it's so shitty when they turn out bad. I think you guys can probably kind of see better here. The blue and the white. So we're gonna do pink now. Oh, the knife is definitely better than the spoon. It's actually pretty good. I mean, I have some rainbow sprinkles. I wonder if I'll around and do rainbow sprinkles. I'm gonna acknowledge a crutch that I have in baking, which is I don't do a good job and then I cover it in sprinkles to cover up how bad it looks. Be honest in the comments. Does this look good? I don't think it's that bad. It's certainly not great, but I'm gonna see what kind of sprinkles I have. Okay, so these are technically holiday sprinkles, but they are rainbow. Oh, I think it's pretty now. Oh, I think it's beautiful. Sorry, this is what, okay, there is a Christmas tree on it. I like that. I think that's beautiful. You know, all drag is valid. All cakes are valid. I think this is incredible. Look at that, love it. So we have the perfectly moist strawberry supreme cake mix. So the cake is gonna be pink. And then we have the creamy vanilla frosting, which is gonna have white layers. And then we have the trans flag colors with rainbow sprinkles. It actually takes a lot of effort to do this as often on this channel as I've done it and not improve. It actually takes work to in no way improve. Let's cut into it and see how beautiful it is. And would you look at that? It actually turned out a lot better than I thought it would. I thought the inside was really gonna be a mess. Look at this tiny little piece of cake. Love it, love it. All right, let's get into it. It's delicious. I cannot recommend the strawberry one enough. I think it's so good. It literally tastes like vanilla with like a strawberry twist. It's very soft strawberry, but it's so good. And look at the inside, actually turned out pretty good. That's good. That's good. I think that's good.
We're doing a very special series here for Pride Month. I am going to be baking all month long using an Easy Bake Oven, and not just any Easy Bake Oven. This is the Easy Bake Oven from the early 90s. And all it cost was $40 on eBay and a light bulb from my bedroom. The Easy Bake Oven came out in 1963, and in the first year, it sold over 500,000 units, which is crazy. Toy ovens weren't exactly novel, but an oven that cooks with a light bulb is psycho. Think about it, kids are around light bulbs every day. It was a way to make parents be like, it's fine, it's just a light bulb. But this sucker actually gets up to 375 degrees. There was actually a version of this oven that came out that had hundreds of injuries, and there was even a little 5-year-old who had part of her finger amputated. So I love this oven. A child killer that disguises itself as a playtime event, I love it. I have my hand on it, it's pretty hot. The bulb I put in here, it's supposed to be 100 watts. I think mine is probably 60 watts because they don't make 100-watt light bulbs anymore. I'm very gay, but I was a very gay inhibited kid. For me to be able to have this finally is just like, it's one of those moments. And I always wanted to have like the specific mixes. I'm looking at the directions here, like I remember this mix. I remember these little like blonde and brown brownies that you roll up and then you cut into circles. And the eBay box that I bought online actually came with a cookie mix from the 90s. So I think we're gonna cook that up today. And it might be disgusting and it might not work, but you know what? It's Pride Month. The child in me that was inhibited and gay needs to taste these brownies. And this is gay rights. Let's get into it. Okay, spray pan with cooking spray. Pour contents of sugar cookie mix into a bowl and stir to break up lumps. This had lumps in it in the 90s. It does not smell okay. It smells like Parmesan cheese.
Oh no.
It looks like Parmesan cheese. We're following through. I don't care. Okay.
Oh my god.
It doesn't smell good. And it even smells bad in the bowl. I'm breaking up the lumps. I'm mashing up my baby bumblebee. Won't my mommy be so proud of me? I don't know, dude. Add 3/4 teaspoons of water and stir to form dough. Sprinkle your hands with flour and shape dough into 6 balls. You're kidding me. I have to touch this. I don't know if we can eat this. This feels wrong. Not of God. Not a Christian! The smell. It smells so bad! No! I mean, it's turning into dough. I'm doing this for the gays, by the way. No one died at Stonewall, but somebody certainly might die here today. Is it pride if you don't put something in your mouth you know shouldn't be there? If the cake mix has gone bad, the leavening agent will have expired and will not work as it should. Is there an ingredient list for these? Wheat flour, riboflavin, mononitrate, sugar, partially hydrogenated vegetable shortening, whey, salt, egg, butter. Shape into 6 balls. If you'd like to see me cook more expired food, comment below. What if it's good?
No, it's not gonna be good.
It might be, yeah. Do you guys hear how he doesn't believe in me? Flatten the cookie balls and place in a pan. Bake for 8 to 10 minutes. All right, not bad. I mean, that looks like cookie dough. The Easy Bake Oven is made safe because you have this little arm and you insert the dough with this. All right, so we have to cook it for a little bit and we'll be right back. You know what this looks like? This looks like when you have like your grandpa who doesn't want to reach for the remote. I'm just gonna say the room smells like cookies, but also it literally smells like we're cooking hot milk. I think it needs another couple minutes. I will not be swallowing the cookies today because I would like to survive this pandemic. Could you imagine? Trixie Mattel died. Oh, COVID. No, that stupid ate rotten Easy Bake Oven mix alone in her house. And she's dead now. Bitch, that's wet dough. It's not even close to a cookie.
It's not cooked at all.
I literally almost just threw up. We have to put it back in. The smell, David. You guys, if you could smell it. We have to take it out. We gotta take it out. He went outside. Wow, he just left the room and I'm in here by myself. I have some cookie dough. I want a cookie today and I'm not eating whatever comes out of this hell pig oven. It smells like feet.
Yeah.
I know that these will cook, and this will take the smell out of the room, too. I'm gonna do some little crosshatch patterns here. All right, before I put those in, I have to take this out. That doesn't look like a cookie. You know what? I know you're not supposed to eat cookie dough, but it feels right.
A lot of things you're not supposed to eat on this channel.
I'm worried about not supposed to eat this. It's pretty much cooled down.
It didn't cook.
I cannot put that in my mouth.
Good.
It's so sick. My instincts are telling me not to.
What is wrong with you?
It's actually not bad.
It smells sour.
Yeah. It tastes like sour milk. I feel like I need to brush my teeth. Hey, you know what? Don't say I never do nothing for you. Because that was, what I did was gross. Still making the sweetest memories for 35 years. Hi, Wig. Remember when Pride happened and I ate expired food for your entertainment? I don't see Adam Lambert doing that. I don't see Kristen Stewart doing that. I don't see Ellen doing that. You know, that's the problem with the Easy Bake Oven, is this is supposed to be kids waiting a full 20 minutes to eat cookies that aren't even the size of the buttons on their coats. No. Let me just say this, I ordered the newest Easy Bake Oven and another model of the Easy Bake Oven, so maybe this one's just crazy. Oh yeah, those look good. No! Oh. Wow, exposed here on my own channel. You can see that's where I dropped one in the flour. Alright, let me see if I... Oh, this is... Okay, this is a cookie. This is a cookie. Look, if I could do the Drag Race All-Stars talent show over again, I would. It smells like butter, sugar, eggs, flour, peanut butter. It smells delicious. I can't believe I ate that other one. I mean... See, that's good. It's good. Taste it. Taste it. Taste it! Yeah. Professional chef, tell your friends. I mean, I do recommend if you are a little gay boy and you always wanted an easy bake oven, you can probably get one on eBay for under 30 bucks, and it is really fun. I made 2 batches of cookies yesterday with it, and it totally worked. Plus, you don't have to tell anybody you're a bottom anymore. Just have them have the tray come into your house with the, the oven out. That's the oven before it explodes. Beep, beep, beep. Thank you for joining me this week, and I will see you next week when we are cooking with the Easy Bake Oven with me, Trixie Mattel. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell. It's absolutely free. We have a lot more coming this month. I will see you soon. Happy Pride. Bye.